Was your life and my life, or something more? If you're reading this, it means that, oh, I'm still alive and having all the life that you gave me to survive. Oh, you never read when I said, when I never quit, when I never win. No, no. To make a reason, so I'll be the only one when the song says no, no, yeah. I will be the last one standing. I will be the last one standing. Too long I lived in the dark, always searching for the light. Too long I lived in the wrong, always wondering what's right. But my life and your life is of the world, you know. If you found this, it means that, oh, I'm still alive and having all the love that you gave me to survive. Oh, you never read me when I say, quit and never quit, and the woman never quit. No, no, no. You never read me, so I'll be the only one when the song says no, no, yeah. I will be the last one standing. I will be the last one standing. I will be the last one standing. No, I will be the last one standing. No, no, baby. I will be the last man standing. The last one standing.
Morning, a couple of you there. What's happening? We got a good one to go over with Telly here. We got to get down to the bottom of some things, try to help the poor guy out. Telly seems like he might be a little drunk all the time. I don't know.
There is a reason why Bob Joe does not want to confront Nanya about it. About what? He doesn't fucking know. Or does he? But there's a reason. Bobby Joe, maybe you can elaborate a little bit on what Trent knows that you know Trent. I'm guessing you don't have a bloody clue, but you know. Trent's a big fat fucker sitting in his basement in a Spider-Man suit, to be honest. Some of it she told you, and some of it only a select few people know. And he's one of them. Unfortunately, Sally, I can't divulge much into it. I can't divulge much into it. I can't delve much into it, or I can't delve into it much. It risks putting me under a microscope. Okay, Trent, microscope's on you, buddy. Because only a few people know some of the deeper things going on.
Got me pacing the floor at night, about to walk an extra mile, keeping me here for all your wrong reasons. I can see it in your smile. Emotions taking over now, asking you to come home, remind you of our happiness, and no one wants to be alone. No, don't leave me hanging on in and out of love. Don't leave me hanging on in and out of love. Don't leave me hanging on in and out of love, in and out of love. And don't leave me, baby, I say, in and out of love.
So that's some of the deeper things can be going on in the text, which is
Don't leave me hanging in and out of love. Don't leave me hanging in and out of love. Don't leave me hanging in and out of love, in and out of love. And don't leave me, baby, I said, in and out of love. No, take it up. No, don't leave me, baby, I said, don't fight to
about deep rain and catching preds.
Oh my gosh. Is
And
Telly
doesn't
catching
wrong,
preds?
you know, and then just the little
I didn't know.
games that go on underneath that. Is it part of some deeper government conspiracy?
Oh my gosh, there's a
Right,
conspiracy.
these fucking conspiracy theorists, boys and girls.
They can never say like conspiracy factualists, Telly. There's a thing is called a conspiracy factualist. You know, some conspiracy that works out to be fact. Oh my gosh, Telly, you already sounded drunk, Telly. I wonder if he's got the whiskey dick and that's why you can't get laid. I'm just, I'm trying to help the guy out.
Okay, so
You might need to back off of that whiskey there, Telly.
because only a few people know some of the deeper things going on, and it would expose some of the underlying things that are going on in the community that some people don't want.
I'm wondering what this community is talking about. Like he's maybe an overlord over or something like that, or part of. Man, that's crazy.
You to know or are too dark for the general community. All right, general community, it's getting dark for you. This is like need to know basis stuff that we're getting into here. So any of you that are, scared, I suggest you.
Might be how people might catch those preds. Their Telly is a lot of LARPing on the outside, a lot of background work. I don't think he gets that.
You don't get a blanket for the rest of this and go and hide underneath it. So this, you can use this on your true crime.
Oh.
Try and work out who Trent is. Okay, I can tell you for a fact that Ad and Warbot have more than just Nunya's social security number.
Oh, that's not good.
All right, Nunya knows it too.
What? Tally, what kind of a conspiracy is that?
Okay, so I wonder if this guy's one of these, I don't know, second tier guys that gets invited into Zoom. Now I'm sort of back on this. Yeah, okay, he's a Nunya night. He's a wannabe one, and he's trying to protect Nunya without her knowing. I don't think she fucking knows this idiot's in my fucking DMs. I don't think that anyway. I'm sure some people will, but fucking I don't think that. It seems like some young wannabe, Anyway.
Telly,
okay,
Telly's a little too easy to roll, all right? And these Fee-Fers get hurt pretty easy. Just trying to figure out how to help the guy to be, another one. It just needs to be a little more productive, right? Not worry about what Mr. Cox is doing every minute of every day.
It's Warbot and Ed have got more than just Nunya's social security number. Nunya knows it too. At least 2 or 3 other people in the community are waiting to be dropped if given the command. At least 2 or 3 other people in the community are waiting to be dropped if given the command. Okay, so Ed's just waiting for a fucking signal to drop. Ed and Warbot are just waiting for a signal to drop these 2 or 3 social security numbers, folks. That's what's going on. So there's also a lot of blackmail and extortion going on behind the scenes. Sorry, I have to be vague, Telly. I have to be vague because I'm fucking making it up as I'm going along, maybe.
There is a reason why I was so pissed off and angry earlier. Okay, so he was pissed off. Okay. There was a reason why I was so pissed off and angry earlier. Nunya and Bobby Joe have dirt on me too, and others that have more prominent roles in the community. Okay, that's an odd twist. So now he's sort of letting it know that I don't know why. If they're mad at me, why the fuck are they going to drop dirt on you, Trent? That doesn't make any sense to me. So Nunya and Bobby Joe have dirt on me too, and others that have more prominent roles in the community. So okay, I can't necessarily say I am a saint per se. Not sure you say it, you spell it like that. Sometimes preserving the status quo, and we're back to preserving the status quo in personal relationships, which is what all this is fucking about. So I agree with the person on this. It's like, it's all about, you know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I don't want to expose you, so you don't expose me, so that we all can be friends and support each other. And if somebody sticks their head up above the trenches, we need to fucking squash them down, okay? And this is one of the tactics they use to squash them down.
That's interesting. It's an interesting conspiracy there, Telly. I'm wondering if you might be more accurate if you talk about these communities you're trying to be an overlord in. If the saying would more apply, kiss the ring or you're off the team. I'm wondering if that's, you know, I would say that's a little more conspiracy fact. He's stuck in conspiracy theory, saying people got conspiracy theories, right? It's amazing what's going on. The double twist reverse.
Sometimes preserving the status quo in a personal relationship, no matter how wrong, is the only way to go about things, to keep things moving along until an opportunity opens up. So I think what Trent is saying is, okay, you let things go until you get the chance to go in and, you know, jump, which is kind of what I think.
Oh, more conspiracy.
It gets a bit complicated. Run away down.
I don't like these conspiracy theorists that don't like conspiracy factualists that try to blast conspiracy theorists.
But okay, so it's like just keep making notes about what people are doing, and then the opportunity is going to come where you can confront them and jump on them and, you know, deal with the situation. You can let all of the stuff that you've collected go.
Oh my gosh!
When that person is vulnerable, but sometimes it can take a long time for that opportunity to come up. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, you know, that's pretty good observation, I think. I mean, Nunya and Bobby Joe have the resources and the support to damage. So it seems observational now. It seems observational, but you know, with that, you gotta say, it's leaning towards Team Nunya and Bobby Joe. But you know, I mean, it would be the kind of. I mean, again, it's like.
Ooh, yeah, gosh, man, why are these people so important instead of like trying to catch preds? I'm wondering.
Put a name in there, but you know what I mean. They sort of want to be sort of people that hang around and simp real hard, you know, like me, I guess. But I wouldn't do this directly. I can't think of really anyone that would do this directly.
He reminds me of like a replacement for the failed Shiva.
Anyway, Nunya and Bobby Joe.
Oh yeah,
have the resources and the support.
Another replacement for Simon the Shill.
Damage your reputation, but obviously you still do have some support on this side. Okay, so again, you're saying this side is in Nunya's side, and your support from the other side is growing. So, well, I don't think my support is growing. It's just like I think they're all enjoying seeing Nunya and Bobby Joe and myself fighting. I don't think I've necessarily got any more support.
He's another one like Dorkbot. Nunya. And Vic, Nunya.
People are enjoying the fight, which is, you know, a bit sad, but so be it. I know, Telly, it's a very shitty situation. It's like fighting with one hand tied behind your back. When your opponent can freely use both of theirs.
Telly, you being an overlord, what are you doing like letting people fight with one hand tied behind their back? You know what I'm saying? How is this how is this thing on the internet where you can tie somebody's hand behind their back? It's like this attacking thing, you know? They attacked me, right? You know, I'm wondering, you know, I'm just trying to get a gauge here and Telly a little bit better. It doesn't really matter what he's talking about. It's his cadence. It's the way he's trying to carry himself. But I'm speculating here. I'm wondering if the Telly may have trying to figure out how to lay this out the best without, you know, being so hurtful. Okay. I'm wondering if his daddy, when he was trying to teach him how to ride his bike, maybe let go of the seat too soon, and maybe he wiped out and he, you know, never wanted to go back on a bike again. Thinking that's what happened, right? You know, 12-year-old lad finally getting to, you know, learn how to ride a bike, getting up the, you know, the kahunas, right? And he's all, Pop, you got to teach me how to ride a bike. I'm 12 now, right? Usually it's 8, right? But that's how kind of slow Telly is. He's a few years behind. He goes out and doesn't put the training wheels on the bike, and he's, you know, going out to teach him how to ride the bike and just lets the seat go a little too soon. He wipes out and crying, right? I'm never going to do it again. You let go of the seat too soon, right? Type thing. All right.
Could you imagine trying to do this if you didn't have a channel? If you were getting this sort of thing and you didn't have a channel and you had to rely on the other side, like I had to go to Ed and go up on his panel and try and explain what was going on.
Telly, it's kind of like when you went up on Clovis's panel and had to try to explain what's going on with her, right?
Anyway, I know, Telly, it's a very situation. It's like fighting with one hand tied behind your back when your opponent can freely use both of theirs. I can tell you, if you do get doxed, it's not going to be Nunya or Bobby Joe, obviously. Okay? Some people have to be squeaky clean. Not sure what that means. Let's not forget Nunya and Bobby Joe do work behind the scenes.
Oh my gosh, there's work behind the scenes?
Community.
Well,
Which I mean, I don't know about Bobby Joe. Actually, I know Nunya does. Looks friends up and stuff. She came in as a karaoke person trying to grow her own channel, and but she certainly developed into looking Preds up. She's always, you know, dropping links and that kind of stuff. There's no doubt about that.
Oh my gosh, it's a conspiracy.
No matter the other stuff, I can't walk away from that. Sure, Bobby J does so much. See, people would know. It's not disparaging to her, but she seems to have a work and so on. I don't know what she does behind the scenes. Trent's filling me in here. So let's just put it this way. Some people just have more secrets together. Again, good point. You know, they've all got secrets together. They've all, you know, got shared knowledge, and they don't want to walk away from that.
You know what's interesting is, you know, everybody was flipping out about those jailhouse calls, right? They're supposed to be, you know, private information. When they call in, recording says you're going to be recorded, right? And it's not interesting. But Telly, you know, Telly doesn't care about, you know, reading through people's private messages and so forth. But people are crying, oh, these jailhouse calls, right? And he's sitting there reading private messages that are made public.
They're not just going to drop all of that history and, you know, those relationship ties just because some other person says, oh, hang on, yeah, Bobby J, there's something going on here with, it's like you're trying to overcome those bonds, which is, yeah, it's kind of interesting. I mean, it's a bit of a, I guess, a realization for me, because I always been, it's like I am a, you know, face sitter, fence sitter. It's like I don't.
Oh, there's those fence sitters Glazen Dean doesn't like.
Form these super strong bonds with people. I mean, I do, but not with a lot of people, only with a few people. So I will jump to another site if I find out some fucker's been lying to me. You know, I'm not that loyal to the bond. Anyway, and that alone can make their personal relationship even stronger, even if for the wrong reasons. So a person obviously thinks about things. Does that answer some of your question, Telly? This is why I thought maybe it's a female, I was thinking. But the anger at the start didn't sort of fit a female. Does that answer some of your question? And Telly, I told you a lot more than I would have liked, so I have to dial up the pressure. There we go. Other than just doxing some innocent in the community. Okay. Does that answer some of your question? And Telly, I told you a lot more than I would have liked.
Oh, man.
So he has to turn up the pressure. Other than just doxing someone innocent in the community. I don't personally have your information, but I can get it if I wanted it. I know you personally don't care.
Philemon, doesn't this sound like a Cowzette, like total script or novel? It's huge. Like this, I shouldn't be telling you all this, but
if you are doxed, but you have colleagues, family, an ex-wife, and a wonderful teenage son. It was Steve's undoing, if you recall, Telly. He didn't care if he got harassed, but his family was a different story, and I know you have a heart. Okay. So now I'm getting a little bit annoyed with this. Should you rattle the cages?
Yes, absolutely. Rattle the cages. Philemon.
I truly don't know, but I think if Bobby Joe and Nunya called you up to talk on panel, I think you're okay. No idea what he means by that. I personally, Telly, I would just lay low for a couple of days or a week or two and let things cool off for a bit. I know it's in your personality to ask questions, but just read the vibe if you can. And one more thing, be leery of Cap. He's done some doxing under Olds. Now this is fucking weird because further up, when I asked him who I should not go after, he said Cap, Laura, and Clown. And now he's warning me about Cap.
Oh no, not those three.
This is kind of odd.
Oh man.
All right.
Philemon, right? Since you're gonna be here. I mean, are these names and like yourself, the ghosts that people are supposed to chase or believe, right? Like Mr. Jones, they're the most accurate in the chats, right? These ghosts you're supposed to chase. It's interesting that, talking about conspiracy theorists and stuff like that, right? Well, here's the thing, Philemon, right? What I find interesting is your conspiracy theory there with Gomez's Isaac Cappy, right? You would think that if Isaac Cappy was actually alive, right, and maybe, in a safe house somewhere, they would probably put him at like North Dakota, right up by the Canadian border or something like that, up in the mountains, right? A safe house. Not keep you die in Arizona and stay in Arizona, okay? You see what I'm saying there, Philemon? Since you're gonna be, have you been morning drinking like Telly has? You got too much cocks on your brain? Was I not talking about you yet there, Philemon? You had to pipe in. Did your papa let go of the seat on the bike too soon for you and you crashed like 10, 15 feet later? Is that your problem? I'm wondering if that's your guys' problems. No training wheels. You go right, you're thinking you're badass, you go right for the pedals, right? No training wheels. Papa's got a hold of your seat. He thinks you got it and you don't. He lets go of the seat and 10 feet later you crash, give yourself a little skin on the knee. All right. And then you're like, I'm not doing it again. You let go of the seat too soon. Right now you're a morning drinker. Just wondering.
See, Telly, he is one of the biggest snakes in the community. It truly is kind of disgusting, some of the things. So this made me think, okay, JT Colfax again. This made me go back. Let's go JT Colfax doing it, but that's nothing about he. I don't know that because I know JT doesn't like Cap and thinks he's a bloody snake and so on. But there's stuff later on that no, it's not Colfax. Honestly, Telly,
he just skips right over JT Colfax real quick. No, like, yeah, the guy's fucking weirdo. Got these charges: arson, abuse of a corpse, right? Stealing the coroner's report of John Benet Ramsey. It doesn't go into the paint, man. Dang.
He's one of the biggest snakes in the community. It truly is kind of disgusting, some of the things that go on behind the scenes, Telly, especially when a lot of them are supposedly adults. I guess I can't be one to judge. I am part of this problem. I've looked into people. Trent.
Okay, Philemon, since you're gonna be here, okay. So he's saying, just responding to your last 5 videos. I don't think wait a minute. Let's see if we had any Philemon videos in the last 5 videos. Let's go there. Since Philemon wants attention, okay. Trouble in the Puppy Mill wasn't about Philemon. Your annual dose of the Lisa Lake, a little bit about Philemon. Let's see. Oh, yep, Philemon Mom T panders to hoax wars. Okay, that was one. There's one out of the last 6 videos so far, even though some of those aren't. Oh, wait a minute. There's 2. Philemon White Knights for Tomorrow Wolf. Oh, Philemon's White Knight Tomorrow Wolf. Yeah, Wednesday Wiggin. Nothing about really Philemon in there. And then he says last 10 community posts crying about Philemon. Philemon, here's the thing, okay? Is the last 15 panels, you've been crying about cocks. Let's put it that way. Last 15 chat rooms, you're crying about cocks. So I'm a response guy, I wait for you to cry, and then we'll, help K Rand make her way to you. And so you got a shoulder to cry on. That's crying. Don't talk about crying, Philemon, when you're the one that broke down and started crying on your panel. When K Rand comes on, oh, Philemon, you poor guy, I'll give you a shoulder to cry. And she really said that. And he goes around, I wasn't crying. See, and that's conspiracy fact right there.
I think we're getting close to the end, folks. So this started on the 17th. Now we're on the 20th. So 3 days-ish.
No, Philemon, it's called comedy. I mean, you got here, responding and crying, 10 posts, right? 5 videos. You're the one that cried on your own panel and needed K Rand to come for a shoulder to cry on. Do you not like me blasting your buddy Telly? Did Telly need to send you in his stead because you're that much of a simp? Jeez, man, look at that long Cowsette message.
Really interesting explanation. You seem to be concerned about the best interests of the community. My question is, what do you mean by community? The drama community or the pred catching community in general? I'm really thankful you are taking the time to educate me about the underground workings. It is truly where the influential people are, because obviously that's what I'm after. If I stay quiet, could I ever take a seat at your table? Regards, T.
Philemon, you use the word never. Then okay, Philemon, why did K Rand have to come on your panel and go, I'll give you a shoulder to cry on? Because you weren't crying? Then you book burned that stream, right?
So just keep piling it on and see whether the guy actually pegs to the fact that I'm just playing him along. Telly, we'll talk more on Monday or Tuesday and elaborate a bit more on the community. It is possible you can sit at the table. We'll see how it goes. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, of your weekend. Trent, signed Trent. So here you go, folks. I might get a seat at the bloody influential secret table. Eh? Super, super, super secret fucking Slack. Because that power thing's okay. Now, some people will know what's going on here. Are you guys GCHQ cybersecurity or something? This is me asking Trent. Is that you lot? I got an email saying my activity was being monitored. It went to my spam folder. Talk later.
Is that Telly's response? Are you plagiarizing my lines, Telly? Are you double reversing because you probably do work for, your fucking sellout redcoat?
Trent answers, I'm not sure with 100% certainty. I can't remember what that was about. It doesn't really matter. And then he says, I'm getting...
He did. He used my freaking line in there. He's double reversing. You guys must be GCHQ. And that's what a piece of shit redcoat GCHQ sellout would do. Would say, oh, you must be GCHQ. I'm not. I'm American here. I tell you guys every day, Felomon, don't have any contracts, don't work for anybody. Can you say that, right? Can Felomon say for the integrity test, if he's been laid in 2025 yet? I doubt it. Felomon, since you're going to be here, okay, a 1 for yes, 2 for no, right? Let's get the integrity test out there for Felomon since he wants to be here. Rub and tugs don't count like Mass 1, okay? Felomon, maybe Felomon and Mass 1 go to the same freaking massage parlor. They got traffic Chinese women there, discounted rate, right, for that rub and tug. I mean, you guys live in the same city, right? Right, Felomon?
Spooked. Do you want to switch to Proton Mail? I'd have to create one. All right?
No. See, that's Felomon. Those are lies. That's a lie. I get laid by women, not by fucking weird old men. Okay. But you need to spread lies. See, you're not the good liar here, right? See the double reverse and calling me Cappy, right? Jeez, that's a good pattern right there, Felomon. No, I'm wondering if you're projecting because maybe you don't want to answer because you're the one, like Vic, going to the truck stop and a total chicken head and lot lizard for dude truckers.
Are you using an Apple device? Have private relay on. If you're using Safari and accessing your email through the browser, no matter the service, it's encrypted. Okay, so that tells me it's definitely not JT Colfax because he wouldn't have a clue about shit like that. So it isn't him. So Nunya and the Circle are not aware of this email. I can't confirm nor deny Telly. I have to keep my anonymity. Just let me know. I wants me to let him know if I want to change to Proton Mail or some other thing because I've just got an email that this conversation is being monitored by UK cybersecurity of all people. And then I sent him a copy of the email that I received.
No, Felomon, I've said it many times. I wanted my car painted and I wanted to film it. All right, Felomon, you're just projecting. See, this is what Felomon does, okay? He lies and lies and lies and lies. Okay, then what he's looking for is to be banned. Then he can go around to the chat rooms and has a good excuse to cry about Mr. Cox. You're the one that goes around to the chat rooms and gets up on hoax wars and cries about Mr. Cox. And then when I come up there, you lose your shit and over talk, right? You don't want to just have some back and forth. You want to just stab with your little accusation. Stab, right? Like Telly here.
which said, amongst other things, under Article 6975-3, International Cybersecurity Cooperation Act, EU, Schengen, UK, you are hereby notified that your online activities, blah, 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 blah. So I sent that to him. And he replies, that's not me. I don't do computers.
Oh, see, he's a plagiarist. Telly is a total plagiarist. That's double reversing. He's trying to be funny, but I think he's really telling you what they're telling you.
Stuff for Nunya. How strict are the monitoring laws
in court? In court, Telly to be like, I warned you that I was GCHQ, right? Like, I thought you were just joking about that. No, it's a way to double reverse, because I mean that's all you guys got, because you're not getting laid there, fellow mon.
Maybe certain words trip something off. We should probably switch communication up. We could use Telegram Messenger. It's secure, or another email, up to you. So it's definitely not Cogface, because Cogface, I mean, I could see him playing another character to try and suck me into something. But anyway, I asked him,
there's some conspiracy theory. He's trying to suck me into something, right? Incredible.
Them said GCHQ, check spam.
Fellow mon, are you freaking out because we're putting your friends on blast? Is that why you're here instead of Telly?
And he says, no Telly, nothing in my spam or junk folder from GCHQ. Must be just me. Wonder why. You sure that's not your organization? Anyway, you said before you guys had no problem if I went after Tommy Fellows, but it was going after Tommy that made Nunya get mad at me in the first place. She is Tommy's biggest supporter. You must know that.
Fellow mon, are you really, you must be morning drinking? You got a little too much shizzle and Mr. Cox on the brain. Right? You sound like a court record. Here comes fellow mon, Ninth Circuit Court, right? That's what you do in the chat rooms. And here comes Gomez. That's what they say in, like, you know, motions to dismiss and stuff like that, right? Where you announce you're coming in, you know, to the court, right? Or this person's coming in to stand trial. Wow.
So we've got about 3 minutes left of this. Bear with me. Positive Telly. It's not me. Nope. For those that want to say it. Positive Telly, that's not me. Nunya isn't going to dox you for going after Tommy. You going after Tommy ended up opening other avenues that she doesn't care to venture into.
Oh.
So Nunya, this person, Trent, seems to be your buddy.
It's interesting how these brain dead losers like Telly need to go after Tommy.
I'm guessing you got no fucking idea who this fucker is. I'm just guessing it's somebody that hangs around and likes you. Okay. Like for you pressing her, looking into information on other people in the community. Obviously, she's going to defend Tommy. But let's be honest. Well, excuse me. Going after Tommy turned into opening other cans of worms. Okay, so here we are. If Tommy hadn't fucking made up that story or been given a made-up story that Jason was trying to get him fucking arrested by Weld County, you and I wouldn't be sitting here having this fucking conversation.
You know what, fellow mon? I probably wouldn't even mention to you in this stream till you want to pop up and white knight for your buddies. You're the one that actually wanted my attention back, you know, back in the day, man. You, OJM, wanted to come on my channel and, you know, play tennis like you're keeping track of who's, you know, got more points and shit like that. So I made you into a character. You wanted to be a character and made your character, and now you're crying. I mean, do you get to retire when I retire? Is that the thing? Like you and Glazing, right? We've whittled you down. I mean, from LARPy. Remember when you were with LARP Busters, fellow mod, and trying to destroy me back in the day? That was great. It was fun times. Those are really good times. Now you got Telly to take over because you're kind of tired, right?
Yeah. Okay, but let's be honest. Going after Tommy turned into opening other cans of worms. If you get my drift, you ended up turning it into more than just Tommy and bringing up other grievances. Yeah, you sure did. Can you talk about one thing while not veering off?
Solomon, why don't you give us your grievances since you're here? And you still haven't put a 1 or a 2 in my chat. You failed the integrity test. All you got is gay projection.
Into another totally subject if you go after Tommy. So I think what he's suggesting is, like, if you can keep on track and just go after Tommy, that's all right, but don't go into other areas. And Trent says, personally, I like Tommy's style, but there's other things I don't like. Either way, he's not perfect, but he does good work for, I think this is the community.
Oh, spit it out, Telly.
The community, you have my blessings to go after him if you like.
Fellowmon sure likes his communification communities.
Okay, thanks, Trent. So Trent says it's okay to go after Tommy. I know you could care less. It's not could care less, it's couldn't care less. But know from this side, your support and maybe some of your relationships might suffer because of it. So he's warning me that, you know, I might lose more support from fucking Nanya's side.
Whoa.
And my relationships with those people would suffer because I'm, you know.
That's not good.
Because the truth is less important than the relationships. But we know that. We've established that.
I wonder why these guys aren't focused on just, like, you know, dating women. Wouldn't that be the answer to a lot of this stuff? You guys start just dating women.
It's quite, yeah, feel it. I mean, everybody does. It's like, okay, am I going to speak up of this? Is it worth the fucking hassle of losing my, you know, chat buddies? I'll touch up more about your question about the community and pred catching community tomorrow or Tuesday. Trent. I was thinking that maybe, maybe Nunya's James, but I think he's more informed than this. I think he can write as well. I think he'd be a bit more talented if he was doing shit. Okay, then he says, Telly, I do have a question for you, Telly. What exactly is your end game here? The reason I ask is because this will affect not just Nunya and Bobby J, but the inner circle and yourself. Okay, so now we're getting to the matter. It's like, it's destabilizing. What I'm fucking doing is rocking the boat. It's organizational change stuff, okay?
Oh, wow.
To be fair, as I told you, Ed Warbot, and I forgot to mention Bill, my mate Bill, the fucking flying gynecologist, comes into view.
Whoa.
So to be fair, as I told you, Ed Warbot, and I forgot to mention Bill, has 3 social security numbers from this side. So, you know, I'm definitely getting the sense that it's, you know, it's a Nunya. We have 0 and don't know Warbot's location. Even if we did have Warbot's location, they have 3 other people's social security numbers. It sucks that it's turned into weaponization of personal information. It is what it is, I guess. Who says it is what it is? Is that fairly common? We don't have a lot of leverage in this situation. This is just an all-round crazy situation for YouTube drama. The inner circle was formed out of necessity when Ed started getting dirty. So the inner circle, now is that Nunya's inner circle or is that his independent underground inner circle? Like, who cares? Yes, anyway, the inner circle was formed out of the necessity when Ed started getting dirty. Okay. But anyways, I do have, this is fucking interesting, but anyways, I do have
I
chores.
wonder if Ed did what he did to, like, you know, encourage these formulations of, you know, allies and so forth so they can be infiltrated. That's how it works. Oh yeah, and by the way, there, Philemon, right? What's he saying there? You wanted to make hundreds of vids taunting others. No, those are pretty good rebuttal videos, right? Maybe some evidence videos going over, you know, the JT Colfax case. John Benet Ramsey, is that all right with you, Philemon? And then he says, yet it's you that's rebuttaling. LOL, take care, Cappy. You know what's funny with that, Cappy? Now you're trying to say that I'm Cappy or something there, Philemon. Your buddy, one who went full gay, was trying to say that I was David Fry. Remember David Fry from the Bundy standoff? You know, all of a sudden, oh, Cox is David Fry, right? Call him David Fry. Now you're calling me Cappy. I mean, it's part of the shill script you guys run. Still hasn't typed a 1 or a 2 in the chat. Amazing.
I need to finish up this Sunday. I do, but anyways, I do have chores I need to finish up this Sunday, so I'll get in contact in a day or two. Trent, that was very polite, isn't it? Who the fuck says chores? I do have chores to do. Sounds like a bloody kid to me, or someone very young. Don't know. What's your thoughts? Come along. Okay, we're starting to get to the end now.
Oh,
all right,
wow.
so I'm picking up that there's these screenshots. Okay, I want to shut this shit down. So, has Ed dropped the social security numbers yet? No, they've been used as leverage.
Oh, Telly knows about the social security
and then I
number.
think, okay, let's fucking.
Oh, that's interesting.
I said, Trenton, I realize you are concerned about your friends and you are pretty young, but here are a few things you should consider before you do dumb shit like this again. You run the risk of trying this on the wrong person, and they will take their AK and go and blow away the people you are trying to protect. Okay, so imagine somebody who's fiery sort of person. It gets a bit scared by this. Doesn't like the fact that somebody's threatening them. He's using fucking Nunya and Bobby Joe's name, and I'm fucking 99.9% sure that they got no fucking idea about this stuff. So what this loser is doing, you know, let's say this comes to, oh, it doesn't matter. Well, let's go back to the Tommy making his stupid allegations about Jason. And we know Jason's got guns. Let's say Jason's an absolute bloody Fruit Loop, which he isn't. And then he sees that chap turn on him like they did, and he was hurt by that. And let's say that he gets so hurt, then he goes and gets his bloody weapons. Instead of going down there to punch Tommy in the nose in a fight that Tommy challenged him to. I mean, lucky for him that Jason was fairly reasonable and just likes to do MMA, and that he had a way and a channel to respond to him by, and to get his message across to people in the community. Well, let's say he didn't, and Tommy did that to him. And Jason just took his bloody gun and threw it in the back of the car and drove down there. That's the kind of shit that is going to happen around here.
Gonna.
And when these fucking loose cannons...
It sounds like Telly wants that type of stuff to happen, really.
Like this idiot Trent start making threats to people. Anyway, so Trent, you run the risk of trying this on the wrong person, and they will take their AK and go and blow away the people you are trying to protect. Your activity is very traceable, which it fucking is.
Uh-oh.
The other thing about it is your activity is illegal. Effectively, is blackmailing people over the internet. That's what this fucker's trying to do. and he wants to be really fucking sure that he's got his
I
bases.
wonder if he's trying to absolve himself or get plausible deniability on his little blackmail techniques that he tries.
covered.
Huh, Philemon?
Because,
You'd know
if
about
something
that.
goes wrong out of this, people are going to come and look for him. So here's how smart he is. He just told me that what your fear, he told me his fear is the release of Nunya and 2 other
Oh, what happened?
social security
Oh, man, what's going on there?
numbers. So
What's going
I
on?
counted.
And we must be locking up on that phone or something. Good thing we got backups. Dang.
His threat. I counter your threat to me by saying, if you come at me, I will simply get those publicly available, well, actually not publicly available, but I know that I can go damn well and knock on fucking Warbot Ned's door and they will give me that information. I will simply get those publicly available social security numbers and release them under your name. I mean, who knows who fucking Trent really is? You don't want that information out, so I'll put that information out to come back at you. So you leave my fucking family alone if you don't want those social security numbers out there.
Wow.
Would I do that? Don't know, Trent. You fucking work that out, mate. You have no idea what happened, and there is no way I am going to allow my reputation to be trashed. I'm looking at this from an interesting group dynamic perspective, which is the way he was doing it for a while, or she was doing it for a while, just looking at that, preserving the status quo within these, little groups, which is fine. Just don't make up fucking stories about people and don't try to smear people. Bobby J doesn't come across. This is about my upcoming release of the messages between me and Bobby J when we're discussing Nunya. I was saying Bobby J doesn't come across too badly, in my humble opinion. Nunya, on the other hand, isn't so clear. And I'm going to let the people decide what they think. I'm not going to influence them. I'm just going to put it out there and they can make their own determination. I appreciate your loyalty to these two, or these people, or his team, or whoever, but some lessons need to be learned from this, and there will be a cost to me. Okay, so it's going to damage me. I know that, but I'm prepared to do that. It's a dangerous game you are playing, and somebody could get hurt. Go finish your chores. Trent, good night. So that was, when was that? It was Sunday. And he replied to that was, Telly, this is a battle you will not win. And I said, there is no battle. You have a nice day. And then he says, well, oh, yes, there. Oopsie doopsie. And he says, oh, yes, there is. It's you that is uninformed.
Oh, so
your threats do not
Telly's just trying to be a super troll, really.
Scare me. My threats. Okay. Now I've made a threat, so I'm the fucking bad guy. I've countered this guy. And then I just watched Tommy was stream, and I thought, wonder what he thinks of that. So that is that. My question is, amongst other things, is who do we think Trent is?
Oh my gosh.
And who cares? Is he Team Tommy? Seems unlikely, doesn't it? Because he's encouraging me to go after Tommy. So I don't think he's certainly not the upper. It doesn't make sense that he's within Team Tommy that hard. Team Ed could be Team Ed trying to provoke me into doing the old reverse. What is it, game is? I can't think what it is. The double reverse. He's pretending to be someone from Ed's team.
Oh my gosh! See, Telly's plagiarizing some of my lines there. You little shitbag.
Team. That's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like Team Nunya. I don't think it's Nunya's. I don't think it's Nunya. I don't think she'd be aware of it. It could be one of her, inner sort of blue band in there, the wrench bell, or somebody that wants to be a wrench. Could be. Again, it's all speculation. Got no fucking idea. Can't really tell. It could be just some independent troll that just watches things that goes on.
It could be all speculation, right, Telly? Like the way you say that I don't have any credentials.
On and just stirs up whenever they see an opportunity to stir up. I thought, well, we could put Colfax in that group, but it's not him. This person knows too much about technology to be Colfax. And I thought it was him because maybe those atrocious bloody grammatical errors, and he gets the sayings wrong, which is the kind of thing that I could see Colfax doing deliberately just to grab attention. But no, it's not Colfax. Could be me. Could be me just. Yeah, there's a thought. It's just me. I'm just doing this, making up a fake conversation to make a point.
That's what they do, though. That's what they do. They do that. Huh, Fellowman, you know all about that.
Well, it could be the actual bloody underground movement, couldn't it? So who the fuck knows? Do I take it seriously? What would you do? And I think really the question I'd like answered is if you go and have a look and think about things like money is no objection.
Oh, could be Sam.
I think I've seen that somewhere in the chat recently. Like I said, somebody said that, and I'll let it slide. So I'd be interested if someone can remember where that was said, and who said it. Who said it? Yeah, and whether anyone else has had these kind of emails. I think it'd be good just to shine a spotlight on them and let it be known that this kind of stuff is floating around in the background. And I just think it's fucking bullshit, to be honest. Time will tell. Maybe I'm provoking a fucking dox, and I will get a response out of somebody else that wants to make Trent look like he's responsible. And who the fuck knows? But this is the kind of shady shit that happens behind the scenes. And I'd be interested to know if anyone else has encountered these kind of emails. And this is the reason why some...
See, Telly's doxing private emails there. I mean, nobody should be butthurt about the jailhouse calls going public.
Some people have gone off the scene because they don't want information revealed about them or their families contacted by threats like this, because there are some people that used to be around that aren't around, or they're still sort of lurking in the background. They'll hit you up every now and again in emails and in Instagram, in Instagram and so on, but they're not sort of prominent on it anymore. And so I think, why don't they want to be involved? And I was talking briefly to one, and they said they didn't want their family involved. Kind of interesting. Well, not, depending on your view.
Oh my gosh, that was profound, Telly.
And that is it, really.
Profound.
And anyone that wants to use this or share it or have a chat about it, go for your life. See if you can work out who the mysterious Trent is. And some information that maybe technically wise that I can get out of it.
Sam would put out like a long, novel like Cowsette would.
Out of the email. I can drop the email address. What was that? And I'll just check to see whether I've had any more updates from young Trent. Maybe his mum, maybe making him make his bed or something.
Oh my gosh. See, that's why I think Telly wiped out on his bike. His dad let go of the seat too soon. First time trying, hasn't tried since. I mean, Telly it'd suck, like if you went to the Netherlands and you meet a chick and she's got a bike but you can't ride a bike. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Like she's all, let's go for a bike ride, right? And like, I can't ride a bike. My daddy let go of the seat too soon. Oh my gosh. We're going to check this out here in a minute, but I think I got us a song. One of my favorites, 2024. Still a favorite. Like I like to play on the streams. take a little break away. We got another one to go through. Telly's like, I don't know why he paneled up with Clovis, but we'll do a Clovis stream here after this song.
Don't you? The sadness live inside you. Hold you, mold you. When you're lost, you're paying the cost. You the noise, get back the toys, but you hear every voice sing them off every track. So consume what you can do, feel some control. And say, don't worry, don't worry. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Don't your playing boy, paint to please your time. He's a very, very now. Take your time. Take your time. Float downstream in your dream and turn on your mind. Follow me through the darkness, or will you, or won't you? Sweetly love my garden, it haunts you, and it wants you. And when it's too much, you'd give it all up to feel it's enough and deal with the fuss. So peel back the rush, jump on a clown, you're the captain of the sky. Ooh, perfect comes the crowd. They say, don't worry, close your eyes, close your eyes. Take your fading war paint, he's your kind. He's a lady, but take your time, take your time. Float down the street on the dream and turn off your mouth. I hope I never ever come down. I hope I never ever come down. Ooh, without you, I need you. Oh, yeah. They say, don't worry, close your eyes, close your eyes. Put your pain, your pain, he's your kind. He's a baby, ooh, can you please take your time? Ooh, you got to try to take your time. Float down the street in your dreams and turn on your mind. He's where you're trying to oh, like you're trying to something never make me won't ever come down. No, never come down. I just don't ever come down.
I'm gonna try this on myself one. Whatever. How many times I have to do it, I'm gonna do it. Tonight, someone sent me let's see, a video
Uh-oh.
on my phone.
Oh my gosh. She's
And it
getting
was a
sent videos in
link.
the background. Listen to her phone
And it
blow up in the
was,
background.
Blazing Scott.
Glazing.
Blazing
Oh.
Scar decided she was going to take some of the chat down from Scotty's
Oh
and do a
no.
video on it.
Oh no.
Yeah, she did.
Not Glazing
And
Scar.
she
She
turned
wouldn't do
around,
that. Clovis is
And lo and
lying.
behold, what did she do? She came over and started in Scotty's chat, coming at me.
Scotty's precious
Yep, she
chat with
And then
arthritis.
she did it in the she did it in the chat room, attacking me.
Oh no, not attacking.
So I turned
There's that
around
word.
and I said to her that she's not going to get by with this. So I took some of the comments away. They were pretty crappy.
Oh
And
no.
I took them away. Hey, Renee, how you doing, sweetheart? Can you get a hold of Merrick and get him in here too, please?
Oh no.
So anyway,
She needs backup. Here comes backup.
she's trying to put me with Edward, and I had said too many times with the Pred Catcher community, I am out after Edward.
Uh-huh.
And I might be pissing some people off to where their hearts are still broken over Edward, but I don't care. It is what it is, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
What's interesting about that is she says that she doesn't want anything to do with the pred catching community. What are you doing there still data mining the pred catchers? Like Ray, I think that's what she's doing in Scotty's chat is every time Ray comes on, Ray spills the beans about the background stuff. Eric Shilkerson's there taking notes. Clovis is taking notes. Do they turn those over to somebody at the Fusion Center through Discord? Get their monthly hundo or some gift cards or something. I'm wondering. Just a question.
So I'm sitting here,
Oh no, she's sitting.
and
Watch out, everybody.
lo and behold, I've been subbed to a couple of these channels,
Right,
and
right.
Blazin is over at.
Oh, they're data mining
I
each
guess
other.
you can call them the. I think I had it here. What did I do with it? Hold on, let me see. Because I know they're. Oh yeah, here we go. It's they call themselves the Trolling Channel, and
Oh, my
it's Freedom
gosh.
Panel. And Blazing Scar is over there.
Oh, get them.
Of course she is. And she is pretty much trying to make it look like I am a pedo.
Oh my gosh, she's been doing
That's
that to
what
me
she
recently
does.
too.
She's pretty much trying to make it look like I am a pedo.
Oh man,
And
like the way you tried to make Mom T out to be a pedo and started an internet war, right?
she decided that she's going to do what she's going to do. Hey, Cat Eyes, how you doing? How you doing, sweetheart? It's good to see you here. Let me get you a wrench.
Oh, there's that
Um,
wrench war.
There you go. So anyway,
Wrench wars.
everybody pretty well knows that I was Edward's friend. I didn't know
Whoa,
his
whoa, wait a minute. It was a little more than that. I mean, you said you're like his puppy mill mommy. You know, he's your little internet son. Same with like Nick Cuck and wow. Okay, all right.
I was his friend on the internet. I didn't know his private life. I didn't
Sure.
live near him.
Right.
Okay.
But she definitely said that she would let Predward watch her grandbabies and shit like that.
I'm in a totally
It's on her bucket list to go visit him.
different state. When I found out about Edward, my heart was broken and I was angry as hell. Because after the hurt got over with, then here come the hate.
Oh,
And it's building. Because I had stated taking up for Edward.
It didn't really seem like her heart was broken all that much, because she said she was going to get Predward thrown in prison, and then she kind of cleared him in a sense, and then went right to work on Tommy, CPP Tommy. It was really interesting.
I had stated that I trusted him when people tried to say shit about him, because you know how people say shit
Right.
about people on
For
the
a
internet.
long time, right?
And
long time. They were together for a long
we know how
time.
people start shit with people and say things. Well, when the arrest record came out, there's no doubt. And I'm angry as hell.
I'm wondering how somebody could, like, hang out and have a, internet son for so many years, right? And not know he's a meth head. And then, meth leads to other things, like CSAM. It kind of goes together. Clovis, I didn't know if you knew that. But I mean, not knowing your boy there is a meth head for so many years, and you're using him to dox people, right? Wow.
So here I got Becky Dean running around.
Oh no, she's running
She went
around.
to a trolling channel, and they say they're a trolling channel. They come right out and admitted they were a trolling channel.
Sure.
And she's over there telling them how much of a pedophile I am and how much I'm there for Edward. She sure is. Blazing Scar is poison.
No, not that.
Blazing Scar is a piece of shit.
I agree. I agree with Clovis there.
Blazing Scar is a victim.
Professionally.
Okay?
On
That's
TV.
what Blazing Scar is.
She forgot the part, professionally on TV.
Blazing Scar thinks that as long as she can play victim,
Right.
then she's got a life.
Yes, I agree. I agree with
Now
that.
she's
Ding,
seen
ding,
that
ding.
a situation went down between me and another YouTuber, and she decided to swarm in on that.
Oh yeah, it's a swarm. It's a mosh pit.
Well, lo and behold, poor Scotty's channel.
Oh, poor
What the
Scotty
hell?
again. Just like tomorrow. Well, poor Scotty. So much has happened to poor Scotty. Oh.
Lo and behold, I keep looking over there. I don't know what to do for him. Lo and behold, Blazing Scars running around panel jumping.
Oh, she is. That's right.
I'm trying to say that I am still
That's not conspiracy theory. Those are conspiracy facts right there, Telly.
she's making it out that I'm still Edward's friend, and I'm not.
I don't know about all that.
It's in black and white. It is what it is. His brother's got his charges, and he's got his charges. There is no mistake. Now, Cat Eyes, didn't you used to be his friend too?
Oh, here we go.
See, we don't know what people do
There's some blame shifting
behind closed doors. And I'm very angry because I trusted him enough to make the statement I would let him, babysit my kids. Well, that is what I think is why I've turned crazy.
Oh yeah, yep.
Call me crazy because you're naming
You're
it right.
crazy.
You call me crazy.
You're crazy. Crazy.
Because that's what it's done to me. It's turned me into some crazy maniac that's out for blood.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, then you had Telly on your panel a while back. That was just, oh my gosh, another one of those just crash and burns.
Bottom line. And I have a situation to where this woman is never going to stop. She's doing it out of jealousy. She's doing it out of hate. And her stamina.
Why not call it out, right? There might be, there might be some extenuating circumstances there for her thrivalment of a push, right? To stay in survivor mode, like NSC lady, right? Stuck in survivor mode. Not going to get the thrivalment.
Coming at me. It's been since 2016.
Oh
she is trying to get a load of people to come after me.
Always recruiting.
This is also the same woman that put down someone very close to Scotty and me.
Oh no.
I mean, she was pretty ignorant about it.
Oh man, yeah, I wouldn't doubt that, Clovis.
So she's over there at a trolling channel.
Again.
And I think it's Jilly and them. I'm not sure.
Jilly, are you making troll accounts and channels?
Yeah. I think I know that Junie Moon is over there. I don't know the rest of the people.
Luniper? Looney?
But see, she's not over there no more. She left because she's recording me.
Yeah,
isn't that right?
It seems like Fellamon and Glazin, they leave these little rabbit turds around for people to try to, follow, and it's kind of nothing burgers.
Becky Dean, you're recording. There's nothing better to do than record.
Right.
Becky, you have a very, very sad life.
Oh my gosh. It is. I'd agree, Clovis. I agree with Clovis on
you
a lot of
things.
things.
You have a very, very sick life.
Protecting something there, Glazin. Glazin. I know you're protecting something there, Glazin. And I mean, I got my theories, right? I much rather lay it out when it becomes conspiracy fact, right? We just kind of lay out some breadcrumbs, see how people react to it.
She tells them that the reason why her voice sounds the way it does is because, hey, Orange, let me give you a here.
Oh,
wrench.
Yeah. Give
It's
Tacos a wrench.
She had a stroke. Had nothing to do with not having teethers. Ain't that right, Becky Dane? Ain't got nothing to do with you having. See, Becky, I wouldn't be on your shit, except for the fact you're trying to get me killed. Is what you're trying to do.
That's what Telly was talking about.
You are trying your best to get something to happen to me. And you know what, Becky? That's premeditated murder.
Oh, there it is.
If you think about it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
you're
agree.
panel hopping, you try to make people think that I'm still with Edward.
Right.
That I'm still his friend.
Right.
And I think enough pred catchers have already heard me say what I want out of this. So you're looking more and more stupid.
Yeah, Glazin likes to try to peddle that people are together and friends, like right now, and they're not.
The more and more you do what you do. Yeah, she's over there at that channel. Yeah. That's the only one I remember seeing. I seen her come in Scotty's. That's the only one I remember seeing her. Yeah, she seems a very sweet person. And you dox.
Oh my gosh,
you try to make us look like we still are with Edward, and then you go dox people's families.
Oh wow.
See, I heard them saying one guy who was so angry at Edward. He was talking about doing something to Edward personally. At the same time, Becky Dean is on that panel spewing my full name out there.
Oh, geez. She does that.
So to me, it sounds like you're trying to do something to me or have something done.
Right.
Becky Dean.
Yeah, it does seem like
that. Let me tell you something. The good Lord ain't ready for me, and the devil don't want me.
Oh,
so you're going to long wait.
I bet you that's her own line.
So she climbs over there. She gets mad because I erase her comments, which frustrates her. And she climbs up on the panel and got the attention you were looking for, didn't you, Becky? You know better than to climb on a panel with Daniel. What's wrong with you? Which right now, Daniel's got the run of the joint. And Scotty better wake up. That's all I got to say. So here, I'm trying to live my life, try to not fight with people. And I got Becky Dean running around like a crazy maniac on panel hopping. She just left there. She's no longer, she didn't stay long, guys. She got off that panel quick. She got off the panel because she seen that I was live. Becky Dean has got a situation where she goes live and watches other chats. She'll hop on a panel and watch other chats. Becky, do you see what you're doing to yourself? You claim you had a stroke, but you're running around causing hell and havoc on everybody. I'm trying to look out for you. Come on, Becky, let's be a buddy. Be my buddy, Becky. Be my baby, Becky. Come on, be my buddy, girl.
Oh, no, not that.
Yeah, right. I'm just worried about your health. If you've had a stroke, you don't need to have another one. So why is it you're so, what's the word for it? Obsessed and persistent on ruining people's lives? Because you doxed everything about Angela, and then you went and hopped panels to make sure she had trouble there too. Are you trying to do a double homicide?
Oh yeah. Well, see, there is something there with cold case homicides, with her having to meet Shield with JT Colfax, or for JT Colfax. Really interesting. Another cold case. That's really interesting that Clovis would bring up something like that.
Doxed everything about Angela, and then you went and hopped panels to make sure she had trouble there too. Are you trying to do a double homicide?
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. I'm asking. I may be off course here. I'm just asking a question.
Hey, what's truth in the chat? Happy anniversary. Congratulations. It's pretty cool.
Then you went and triggered Daniel.
Oh, no.
Now we lost Daniel. I don't know what he's thinking now.
Daniel Dowd? Oh, man. Here we go.
Do you see what you do when you run into hot panels? You shouldn't even have came over and started attacking in that chat room, Rebecca.
Uh-huh.
And you did.
So
Rebecca,
amazing.
2016, and I ain't got rid of you yet. What's it going to take?
It's so amazing how Glazin Dean is so against Daniel Dowd, but White Knights for Sugar Shine. Like main puppy mill mommy there for Daniel. Self-admitted. Never leave his side. Like Angela with Predward, right? Will never leave Predward's side. Oh my gosh, so upset about this Daniel Dowd situation. Interesting. What if they're all like just play fighting together, right? Just to promote the Muffin Man. I mean, that's just a simple question. Easy math, right? I mean, if it's not true, it's not true. But I mean, it does look like they're all play fighting together to eventually break down and promote the Muffin Man.
Pay you to go away. How much is it going to take?
Oh.
Everybody knows that I'm trying to take Edward down.
Uh-huh.
Everybody knows.
No. I think shortly after this, she's like, I tried, everybody. I tried to get Predward thrown in prison. But Tommy over here, CPP Tommy over here. Oh, man. Here we go. We're getting flown over. Here come the choppers. Oh, man. Don't make me turn on my camera. You hear it? We got inbound. We get on inbound bogeys coming in, everyone. Oh, which direction is he going?
That I am pushing the pin on this shit.
Oh, okay.
Everybody knows that I care about the victims. But give me a name, Becky. Give me a name of one of the victims. Give me an age, a name, or something. You ain't got nothing.
Nothing.
You're pathetic. Yes, I care about the kids. Why do you think I'm doing what I'm doing, Rebecca? Why do you think I'm doing what I'm doing to make sure no other kids get hurt? Why do you think I'm doing what I'm doing? And it's for the victims, you dumbass.
I think she's getting in the way on purpose. And
these pred catchers, these
right?
Gen X guys, say I'm crazy. Damn right, because it's going to take crazy to get it done. And I'm gladly to wear that badge.
Oh my gosh!
So call me crazy. I don't care.
Get it done. I want to see what the date is. 6 months ago, August 23rd, 2024. She's gonna get it done, like the days back in Yahoo when her and Locksmith were working the Yahoo chats, taking down hundreds of pedos at a time.
But when you sit up there and you do the bullshit you do on panels, Becky, you've been a screaming victim ever since I've known you. It's like a pacifier. If you ain't got the victim pacifier up in your freaking nose, you're not happy. You got to have that one thing that says, hey, I'm a victim. Right. I had a stroke. You know what, Becky? You wouldn't even be getting my attention right now if you would stop. But trying to say that I'm still with Edward, and Philemon does the same thing.
Oh, you guys are together.
They say the same thing.
Right.
Right now, Scotty is under so much pressure.
Y'all are together.
That I wouldn't be surprised if he just threw his hands up.
No,
and
you
I'm
guys
willing
got
to
him
walk away
trolling
from
me
that
now.
channel. Not for you, Rebecca. That's for sure.
Oh no, here we go.
I won't do shit for you, but I'll do it for Scotty
Yep, she sure
to
will.
let up pressure on him, because right now he's got a couple that is pushing pressure on him
Oh no.
to make a choice.
Oh.
And when I made, and this is what I did, when I made agreement with these women that I fought with for so many years, I told them I didn't care if they came around you, if they came around other people, just as long as our agreement was just us. They didn't come with a package of people. I don't come with a package of people.
Whoa.
If I feuded with someone they didn't like, they weren't to jump in. And if they feuded with someone I didn't like, I wasn't to jump in. So now you're feeling a little lonely now, aren't you, Rebecca?
She stands alone though. Don't forget that.
You try to get a couple other women to play your game, and they wouldn't after I told them you need to stay out of it. Me and this bitch has been feuding since 2016. Everybody already knows about me and Edward. Everybody knows how angry I feel at what I found out.
Sure.
I didn't know his life. You didn't even know it. Nobody did until it came out.
You had to know he was a meth head. Come on. Come on.
And right now, Scotty's under pressure so bad that we have two people over there
Oh my gosh.
who is forcing him to make a choice. Are they going to walk?
Oh geez.
His hands are full.
They need a lot of recruits
It's
over
like-
there.
You can't have any other friends but us.
Friends with numbers.
And if you were a true friend, you wouldn't put him through it.
Oh my gosh.
And
true
I'm sorry,
friend.
but I feel it's out of plain jealousy.
Or she said
His
she was trying to
interview,
set him up.
me and Scotty did
I
a
doubt
damn
that,
good
though.
interview. I interviewed the White House boys. I interviewed, let's see, Judge Joe Brown.
Oh, she sure shit did.
I interviewed the guy that's now
She interviewed.
the governor of West Virginia. Interviewed, feel it's out of plain jealousy.
I think it is.
His interview, me and Scotty did a damn good interview. I interviewed the White House boys. I interviewed, let's see, Judge Joe Brown.
I wonder how that was arranged, actually. Wonder if that's part of the Hollywood connection to all of this shit, right? Right? Fallon's got to come in here and say, I'm Isaac Cappy. How would one go about to get an interview with Judge Joe Brown? Like what booking agent you got to go to? Oh, wait a minute. You guys might have the same one. I don't know. I mean, I'm just wondering.
I interviewed the guy that's now the governor of West Virginia
Incredible.
when he was doing gun rights back in 2017. White Eagle, who fought his state and won the lawsuit over them using medications. And here's the victims that we're talking about here on other stuff too.
Here we go.
Trial medications on the Indian children that were put in foster cares.
Clout. Total clout.
Taken away from their reservations on false parado. And he won the lawsuit. So I figured, okay, I do good interviews. I'm going to interview Scotty. I want to know
Oh, wow.
what Kim's seen in Scotty that she kept him on a high pedestal. He's got to be a kick-ass dude.
No, he's just a good barking dog. That's what she needed.
And it just all went to hell.
I
Next
wasn't
thing I
going to
know,
be that
I
barking
have
dog.
two people fighting and mad because Scotty did an interview.
Oh, my gosh.
And then they said that I used Kim and him to get clout, which is not true.
But you did for Judge Joe Brown right now. You just admitted
So
it.
the interview went on private.
No, I think it's
To prove
still
a
public.
point, I didn't do it for clout. And now they're over there feuding with him and disrespecting him out of pure jealousy and immaturity.
Amazing.
And now he's got you coming around his panel and channel causing shit. Do you not see the connection here? I think it's pretty immature of all of you. Now he's lost his channel to Daniel. Oh my God, Daniel's still there.
Guys got those large.
And you're panel hopping trying to bring hellfire down on Clovis about Edward.
You guys got those loud barking dogs around you. Telly, Predward, Scotty, finding bench warmers, fellow mon.
When the real pred catchers already know the story.
No, there it is.
And they already know where I stand. And Hoax Wars already knows where I stand.
Wow, that's interesting. It's just amazing how invested every little movement she gets involved with, like the truckers, the Vegas Harvest Festival. I can 99% guarantee you, okay, that the whole Vegas Harvest Festival think tank was to keep Mark Connor's information out of any and all of the evidence. It's just the way I just got the taste in my mouth on that.
The other people have pushed you away from their channel because they don't like what you got to say, Becky Dean, because you come in as a victim. You wear the victim cape and crown as you swarm in right in. And then you got those that are troll channels that will accept you because you're the kind of thing they care to have around, because you're a troller and you're a shit disturber and you're a liar and a stalker.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I agree with all that. But here's the thing, Kay, is that y'all ain't good trolls. I wish there was a way that you guys could get trained better if you want to become trolls. You think you're trolling and LARPing and causing shit, right? Came back to try to get me bounced, but I think you play fighting with Scotty. I think it's all a big play fight. But y'all are bad trolls. That's my main, like FCC. He thinks he's a good troll, right? He's just a failed psychologist looking for a job. That's the taste I got in my mouth on that one. I kind of like NTF, right? She just needed a little bit better of a platform because OnlyFans wasn't working out, and they dangled the carrot. Said they'll make her real big, real quick, as long as she, just spews what they want her to. That's kind of what whores do. I'm sorry. Hired mouth whores.
And that's what you do, Becky. And you know what? When it gets right down to it, Becky.
Oh, here we go. Getting right down to it, finally.
You're getting the attention you need tonight. So why don't you do yourself a favor, Becky? After you get this attention from this show that you're recording, so you can go back over and answer questions.
Comb through it.
And, dissect it. And why don't you...
Last week I had to apologize for this. I'll apologize for it again. I helped a few people out. I've said that in the past, right? You got to take their words and play their video and stop it, and then give your retort, right? I taught her that. She needed to know that. Right? I mean, if she was going to become an adversary, which, I kind of tell, then might as well build up a good adversary, right? I mean, if you're going to get blasted, have a better sound, like when I blasted Glenda for his shitty sound. He got the hint, upgraded his sound. If you're gonna be a troll, be a better troll about it, or get better training. That the program either needs to go away or train the trolls better. I mean, it's boring to me. It's bad.
Done.
It's bad. It's bad.
Maybe you can go to sleep then because you got your sleeping pill. Maybe you can relax then because you got the attention you crave. But you'll go on there and you'll play this and you'll get to this part and say, oh, I don't think so, Clovis. That's a sickness. It's something you can't help to do. I want to see Edward pay for what he's done. Do you
drop
get
the ball
me,
on that,
Becky?
Clovis? You drop the ball.
And I'm not going to
that.
repeat myself because you can't be that damn dumb that you can't comprehend and remember what you've been told. God, you can't make this shit up.
That's what our buddy Eric Shilkerson says.
You get your channels and you try to start crap.
You get them channels.
And you sit and lie and attack people. And you got collections of everybody that you come across that you don't get along with. You got their channel recorded.
Right.
And you tell people,
Yeah, like the way she wanted me to like stream Tamara Wolf on a kind of a semi-private stream. You know, I just try to help people vent a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to make such a fool of yourself in public. Gave her a chat room to, you know, rebut all this stuff and keep it on unlisted. Right? That way she can get it later. If she, you know, I try to help people out. Even if I got to train up an adversary for later, right? To at least have some type of competition. You know, I mean, competitive, you know, I mean, you guys think you're trolling, but you're really not. I mean, you just, it's, I mean, really dorky lolcow shit. But what you're involved with is the butter on the muffin. Okay. That's the ooey gooey part we're trying to get down to. What y'all have been involved with. Maybe dirty side of the FBI, maybe. I mean, just maybe.
look at your
right?
content. Do you know what it looks like?
I mean, all the pattern and attributes are there. You guys all play fighting to, you know, help cover for some sickos that are provocateurs. Tie some people with them like Robert West, the sicko in Portland that had to try to tie himself to the Proud Boys and Patriot Prayer and take pictures with them in public. So that way tacos could get on the internet and go, look, Patriot Prayer supports pedos. Then I find the footage of Robert West giving his allegiance to Antifa. Oh, but no retraction and you know, more news there, new news, tacos, right? You missed that one. Robert West giving his allegiance to Antifa in Portland. I mean, that's a great story. After taking pictures, you know, with a group picture, Joey Gibson, so tacos can go on the internet and say they're pee protectors and supporters. You see how that works. I don't like that type of a program to try to destroy somebody that's got maybe some influence on freedom. Oh my God, freedom, right?
That
Incredible.
content over there and all that different people, it looks like you one hell of a stalker and you're damn good at it. If you one hell of an obsessed person.
You know, Clovis, you should have brought up the charges back then that she's got. Right? It might mean something now, right? No, you don't call it out. You really don't call out those past charges with Glazin Dean. She would have called it out back then, you know, and for some reason, if Monty would have squashed Clovis when she called him the P word, maybe Rakita Law wouldn't be getting sued right now. You see where I'm kind of going with this stuff?
You're damn good at it. That's what it looks like. Because I looked at your channel tonight, and you look like a damn bona fide, grade A, All-American USA stalker is what you look like.
Well, I mean, Glazin Dean did recently admit, I wonder if I've got that clip. Yeah, where she said she'd grab a bitch by the hair when she drives by in her white trash Camaro and drag her down the road by her hair. That's some pretty crazy shit, right? I mean, that's not being rehabilitated, Glazin Dean, right? You want people to know and be rehabilitated because of your supposed so-called bullshit that you're projecting out there that people are involved with. Here, what's this?
You don't think that people notice this stuff?
Oh.
Gomez, do you like riding the fence line because you like the fence post up your ass?
No. That's exit only there, you fucking witch. I see your little witches covering where you guys are actually together, but play fighting on the exterior.
So much. Is that why you stay on the fence?
Oh my God.
You can't make a move?
Well, I make lots of moves. I just had Fellamon in here crying that I made hundreds of videos on him taunting and wow, amazing, huh?
cowardly, cowardly man you are.
Wow, I would have to say the coward would be, and the one hiding would be the one that bans me out of her chat after I was letting her, hang out here and spew her bullshit. Right? And then I go in, and then all of a sudden it's an insta ban, like Predword. I go in and, hey, Predword, you got some splaining to do in his chat right before his charges dropped. And then Glazen Dean's like insta banning me out of her chat the same way. It's so amazing, Glazen, what you got going on there. Thinking you're out LARPing, old school trolls and LARPers.
Victims of the people in which you troll.
Oh my gosh, what's she saying?
Grade A, All-American USA stalker is what you look like. And you're victims of the people in which you troll.
Stalker.
So.
I almost need to clip that.
I don't know.
Hold on, let's see if we can clip that. Oh man, I can't clip it. Clovis.
Poor Scotty. He's got Daniel Dow over there. And Becky Dean already went over and put Daniel down in a bad way. She came over and I got the video.
Were you guys using Daniel Dowd as a barking dog against the Muffin Man to promote him? I'm just wondering. Same with Sugar Shine.
Sent to me. I'm looking at it. I'm like, what the hell? So I go on in the chat room. She comes over there and she starts attacking me in the chat room because she's seen me in Tacos at a Profit. So I started removing some of her content, her comments. I didn't ban her. I removed the content. The comment. She climbs up on the panel again and pulls her shit. And gets Daniel yelling to the top of his lungs. Fellowmon comes to her rescue.
Oh, good.
And Fellowmon.
Great Fellowmon. Great COINTELPRO there to be relevant. Like the Muffin Man, right, Fellowmon? Is that why you had to rage quit so soon out of my chat? They come through. I'm promoting my channel, everybody. I'm going to lie about cocks real quick. Come look at my channel. It's amazing. It's like better than blatant self-promotion because you got the professional victimization and stalking all up in there.
Philemon, let me explain something because I know you're listening to my channel because that's what you do. He was falsely accused.
Oh, this is going to be good. Fellowmon. See, you got to get this down, Fellowmon, because you're part of the team. But we're play fighting to be able to bring these certain tough subjects out and talk about them. Huh, Fellowmon? Mr. Twoofin.
To her rescue.
This is great.
And Fellowmon Fellowmon, let me explain something because I know you're listening to my channel because that's what you do. He was falsely accused.
She's saying we need you as a weapon on our team, Fellowmon. Don't fence ride like Glazen Dean is trying to say Cox does.
By his ex-wife and her lesbian girlfriend.
What?
Do you get it now?
What the hell?
Evidently it was a bad breakup because, well, I don't think any man wants to hear that his woman was lost to another woman. I mean, that's got to be a put down. And they fought. And they accused him of stupid shit like women do every day out in the world.
Oh, right. Maybe about some of the shit you've projected on me too. Like hacking and tracing chats and hiding the P's and supporting and hanging out with the P's, right? Wow. Even Cox learns stuff new every day. I'm not just such an old dog that can't learn new tricks. Wow, amazing. This is great. I had thoughts to expand upon that. Let's go back a little. I kind of like that part. That's really interesting.
Do you get it now?
Fellow mom.
Evidently it was a bad breakup because, well, I don't think any man wants to hear that his woman was lost to another woman.
So what if Predword just can't, I mean, just like, I doubt that he's been laid in 2025 yet. Okay. Unless Vic went to go visit him. Because, I mean, that gay fantasy's got to come from somewhere. right? That shit ain't happening around my house. Is that what happened to Predward and his wife? He drove her to another woman because he ain't hitting the spot. He's too probably limp dick from the meth, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think that might do something to you down there. Clovis, how could you not know that your boy Predward was a meth head? How about that part? Huh? Oh my gosh. Why did Predward only do 21 days in county? You know, it gets, kind of everything swept up under the rug from there. It just rings Predward Paxton's office. If anybody's going to make some AI songs, make it about what's going on in Predward Paxton's office there. Oh my gosh. Telly and Clovis.
That's got to be a put down.
Right.
And they fought. And they accused him of stupid shit, like women do every day out.
Oh, I get it. The accusations of marital rape is stupid shit. Is she victim shaming Clovis? You can't be. Oh, Clovis. We can't go any further. You guys tried to say that I was a victim shamer. That's victim shaming. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got the timestamp in the chat. We gotta post it. You aren't there victim shaming, are you? Downplaying marital rape, like maybe what happened with Shay, right? You same thing that Predward did. Oh, they were just doing some stupid shit. Oh, right. What happened with Shay and Scumrin, right? You guys would downplay that too.
You get it now. Evidently, it was a bad breakup because, well, I don't think any man wants to hear that his woman was lost to another woman. I mean, that's got to be a put down. And they fought. And they accused him of stupid shit, like women do every day out in the world.
Wow, that's amazing. Downplaying the accusations of marital rape, Clovis. Dude, this is the first time I've listened to this too. Is like I said, August 23rd, 2024. Interesting timestamp there.
And it's done all the time. Look up the statistics on it and see what you find. And I bet you find a lot of women do that.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
It's convenient for like Not So Crazy Lady and Clovis and Glazin to weaponize a victim but not really be a victim's advocate, even though Not So Crazy Lady's got like some type of through the mail victims advocacy little group certification, right? But weaponizing the victim. Wow. Incredible. I gotta hear that one more time.
And see what you find. And they accused him of stupid shit, like women do every day out in the world.
Wow.
And it's done all the time. Look up the statistics on it and see what you find. And I bet you find a lot of women do that. I'm just saying. So they're going to arrest him. There's witnesses. He had to plead out. He didn't do anything.
Oh.
But you believe in Thomas Schoenberger's story on it.
Wow.
Out of all people.
I wonder why the Muffin Man would be involved in COINTELPRO type shit. I mean, come on, right? Having Daniel Dowd sitting there screaming and screaming and screaming, promoting him another 24/7. Right? Victims, little corner, right? But really actually promoting It's the way it looks to me. He'll scream, I'm against him. He accused me. He ruined my life. Well, really? How do you do that? Because you're able to use your voice and walk. It's not like you jumped on a grenade and lost a limb going after the Muffin Man. Or him accusing you of some certain things and Mr. Dowd doing some certain things and not taking some type of a hit so harshly, right? That he's, again, lost a limb, Mr. Dowd, right?
Holy belly Tommy Schoenberger, who called me Clovis.
Oh,
like I told him in chat tonight. Oh, that's real. That's real original. Call me Clovis coming from Tom Ass.
Yeah, Telly, you were so over the target when you paneled up with Clovis. It was amazing, you two. How much did they have to pay you? Right? Telly, I mean, earlier, I don't know how long you've been listening. But thanks for joining in there, Telly, finally. But Clovis said earlier that she actually interviewed Judge Joe Brown. I wonder how much that cost to arrange. Did he do it for the twoof? Right? To get down to the twoof of things. Didn't charge Clovis anything? Or maybe to help her get some clout. So that way when you come on her panel and you become one of her puppies like Predward was, Telly. How are you over the target and you can't even say that you got laid? You're not. 2025 yet? I'm interested, man. I mean, same with Felomon, right? I did the integrity test on Felomon a few minutes ago, right, when he came in. He failed. You guys failed the integrity test. You're not over the target. I don't know what you're thinking or saying there.
I bet he wasn't waiting for that one.
We got to get that again.
They're going to arrest him. There's witnesses.
What?
I'm just saying. So they're going to arrest him. There's witnesses.
Whoa.
He had to plead out. He didn't do anything. But you believe in Thomas Schoenberger's story on it. Out of all people.
It's okay. So Telly, maybe you can help me with this. Okay. So was Predward, if he failed, Daniel Dowd was the backup to keep screaming, right? Do the drama news. Telly, come on, if you're gonna be here, help out, right? Since you're over the target. Right? I mean, this is just a little side project for me, you know. I mean, this is an every once in a while look into and kind of, you know, work on this jigsaw puzzle over here on this table, right? Every once in a while when I get some free time. You're the mainliner, dude. You're the one that's invested so much. I mean, if they've always got a backup bench warmer. So if Predward fails, he was a big guy, right? That's what they called him. They donated to him. So if he failed, was Daniel Dowd supposed to make a Pred Catchin' news drama on Channel 2, Predward Jr.? I mean, it's possible, right? Next one to start screaming about people and, oh my God, right? Cox, he's been over the target for years. We got to shut him up. Or did they fail and you're the next bench warmer? Telly. I want you to be over the target. I mean, if you're going to be GCHQ, I don't want you to be wasting your people's taxpayer dollars, right? On stupid shit. I mean, you want to play the part. Why not play the part, Telly?
Roly-poly belly Tommy Schoenberger.
Oh, my God.
Who called me Clovis.
Oh, what
like I told him in chat tonight.
What a great way to promote the Muffin Man. He loves it. Oh, roly-poly belly. Oh, my God. He probably loved that.
Oh, that's real good.
He probably made 2 songs just from that and the, little name drop he got, the dopamine hit.
That's real original. Call me Clove Ass coming from Tom Ass. I bet he wasn't waiting for that one.
God, that's a big slap.
Dumbass.
Right? Oh, don't even like go into any of his charges. Clovis, you're on the surface. Telly, how could you panel up with Clovis? Oh my gosh.
So Becky decides she's going to try to play victimhood because evidently she's not getting the attention she needs.
I think y'all,
the hubby's not home. He's either working.
I think y'all are COINTELPRO play fighting back and forth with one another, trying to build cases against people that you think you're going to be able to sue because there's a lot of money there, but you wasted your time. But hey, you know, at least I saw what you guys are doing. I tell you, at least I get to see from kind of the, you know, it's not even like from the outside looking in the window, right? It's like you're the window cleaner, but you're cleaning the windows from the inside, listening to them conspire, okay? Get rich quick type schemes and shit. Shut people down to get rich, right?
Or he's just sick and tired of her ass and he went to bed and ignored her. I don't know. I don't know why she does what she do. Why she does what she does. Why she does what she does. Well, you know what I mean.
Tell you got to be more specific if you're going to say people are supporting RSOs. Don't just don't do the surface bullshit like I've been talking about here, like Clovis. I see the pattern of your surface bullshit, right? And me trying to get set up many times, but I'll put myself out there to get set up so we can have Telly come in and spurg like this. It's fun, right? You think you got a good gotcha, right? But you're lying. That's what you're doing, is you're lying, right? You're not getting down to the core of why some things happen. You just want to spread surface information to try to what? Oh, they talk about painting a target on somebody's back.
So, Becky, what do you want him to do? You want him to drag me out of my house in the front yard and shoot me?
See, right
you
there.
Want him to drag me down the concrete driveway on my knees?
I think that's what Telly's trying to do by typing something like that. Right? Yeah, I've said Dowd was in one of my homes where I didn't know who he was, where Sugar Shine invited him over. And it was sketchy, and I sat and kept an eye on him. Right? Following him around if I need to, right? and then James D. Why didn't you sell what James D. was selling the other night? Telly, that he moved in and he was living with me. Wait a minute. If somebody comes over for like an hour and a half, almost hour and 45 minutes, right? Does that mean they're technically living together, Telly? Why don't you put something out like that? Why don't you put out what Becky Dean puts out, that I go in Colorado? I'm going to Colorado to go hang out with an RSO, and I'm not, but she sells it like that. You're the one that's pressed, dude, and sitting here lying. I don't support RSOs. Who's this RSO that I would support? And if you want to bring up the rodent, he's the one that's getting fucking pressed. He's the one that's trying to say that he's not a pedo. Judge is agreeing, though, that he is. A few times, let's put it that way. So when you don't want to go below the surface and you want to peddle the bullshit, it looks really bad on you, dude. Looks really bad, Telly.
You want me to come in here and shoot up my house, Becky? Let's see.
You see how the women are getting crazed by you guys trying to paint targets on people's backs. Gives them a good excuse to LARP about it, though. Oh my God, right? Do some victim shaming. So he's not going to answer any of my questions. Sure, see, you're not going to answer any of my questions and tell me if Dowd is the next big guy in the puppy mill to scream about people, right? Because Predward failed, right? Maybe he got shut down and he couldn't create that, Daniel Dowd's freaking puppy mill drama and news of the Pred Catchers and the Muffin Man, right? It'd be like Predward. It could be, I don't know. I mean, but you're not here to participate You're here to throw around accusations and shit like that, like fellow mon. Because you're not getting laid. All I got to do is every once in a while light up a stream and go, you're dumb. Listen to that, though. These women are...
You want them to drag
You
me down
help with that,
the
Telly.
concrete driveway?
You didn't help de-escalate. You're always trying to escalate there, Telly. I've actually been trying to de-escalate that type of shit for years, Telly. They just try to put it on me because of what they're doing. Come to find out, you know, her crew's the one that likes to do tracers and send IP addresses over to the FBI, right? Eric Shilkerson? But you can't get that deep there, Telly, right? You haven't been around long enough. You're just another bench warmer that's cannon fodder for what? What type of a dream are you trying to sell, huh, Telly?
Knees. You want them to come in here and shoot up my house, Becky? Let's see. You want them to shoot me at a gas station or going down the street or pulling out of my drive? What do you want these people to do to me, Becky? That you got to climb on panels, especially dangerous ones, that talk about they would like to kill Edward.
Wow. But it's okay that she climbs into Scotty's chat where they're planning my demise minute by minute and how I should be gutted like a fish, right? Oh, but that's my karma, right, Clovis? That's my karma. I deserve to be gutted like a fish and my guts on display.
If he don't get locked up. And I know they were just, some of them were just talking out their butt, but we don't know. We didn't know what Edward was. And lo and behold, you're on the panel with these guys.
Telly. All right, Telly. I am in no way Dowd's buddy, and I was even sketched out when he was in my house for an hour and a half. All right? I kept an eye on some personal shit that he was maybe looking at. Maybe to come in and try to destroy. I don't know, right? If I would have turned my back for 1 second. Oh, oops, just spilled a drink, right, in your studio. Oh, right. There's no way there's buddies. But you're buddies with Clovis here. You climbed up on her panel, right, to talk about Denise Madcow, right? That was it. Tell me you're not buddies with Clovis when you're the one that paneled up with her and, you know, helping her out with her narrative and being a good yes puppy. Are you in line after Daniel Dowd, after he fails? Are you the next one to do the Pred Catchers news and drama, Predward style? You already have.
Talking my full name.
You already have. You have already put your audition videos out there, right? You're auditioning. Now you can't say anything.
Full name out there. And saying I'm his buddy. When that is not what it is today. So let's see, Becky. Is this attempted murder? I need to know where you stand as far as legal. Are you trying to get me murdered? Are you trying to get Angela murdered? Premeditated. I'm looking at premeditation. Because evidently you're wanting them to do something to us.
And she sure likes all that Vic premeditation bullshit, right? Right, Telly? Oh, she loves her buddy Vic trying to tear people up with his premeditated sickness.
And go in any chats. They tear her up. And she shouldn't have to answer questions no more. But you make sure they're staying on her ass. See, but one thing about me and Angela, I'm a bitch. And I'm not letting this damn platform take me down no more. So I'm going to stand and fight my damn ground.
Oh, wow. I thought she was leaving.
And let me explain, yo mama and Philemon.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, there are times when I can't breathe, and it's called flare-ups. Do yourself a favor and research my illness. And then there's times I'm breathing through my oxygen.
Is Philemon and Cry Yo Mama there as an excuse to cry more? So you can talk about yourself? Do you guys really have to have controlled opposition trolls trustee registered on local level. So you can sit there and talk about how great you are or what's going on with you. Philemon and Cryo Mama and Telly. You barking little animals.
But you make sure they're staying on her ass. See, but one thing about me and Angela, I'm a bitch. And I'm not letting this damn platform take me down no more. So I'm going to stand and fight my damn ground. And let me explain, Yo Mama and Philemon. Yes, there are times when I can't breathe, and it's called flare-ups. Do yourself a favor and research my illness. And then there's times I'm breathing through my oxygen just fine, like right now. Aren't you lucky that I can actually do that to now and tell you about it? So, Becky, let me ask a question. How is it you're saying the kids are the victims, and they are? You're right, they are. But give me a name. How many of victims do you know? All I know was child porn in his computers and stuff. So you tell me the victim's name, the child's name and age. Tell me right now, Becky. Because with what I'm trying to get done with Edward, would make sure no child gets hurt. So yeah, I am thinking of the victims. So what else are your lame brain going to try to figure out now? See, Becky, you never could get over across me. Never could. And I have shut my mouth and bit my lip and ignored your stupid ass. And I'm not going to ignore you no more. Because you know what? You ran amok too damn long.
Oh, here we
After
go.
what you said about a friend of ours.
Uh-huh.
You deserve anything you get.
Uh-huh.
What you said about Nick's family. You deserve everything you get.
Ooh, there's
pathetic.
that karma.
You're a loser.
She loves doling out that karma.
You're a victim exchanger.
That's not Christianly stuff there, Clovis.
You're a panel hopping freak that has to go and hop panels and throw Clovis's name out there. And you know, Ray was right.
Uh-oh.
I am crazy. Think about it.
Whoa.
And that's what it's going to take him down.
Wow, just like Momky
And
Graph.
two, think about this one, Becky. When you get rid of the pedo, you save a child. The victim. See?
Oh.
So what you said tonight made no damn sense. And I'm renting about 3-4 acres in your head, just like Ray said. So he was right again.
Hey,
And you're going to continue
Clovis.
allowing me to rent in your damn head. Because
Clovis, are you jelly that I got a whole ranch that people are like, trying to rent out constantly? That's crazy. I mean, you got a couple acres there, dude. I got a whole fucking ranch. People are like, the Javelina Hills Ranch. It's
you're
crazy.
stupid to walk away. You're too stupid-minded and obsessed and jealous of what, I don't know, to walk away and stop your shenanigans. And you'll continue hopping on panels,
Oh,
spew your bullshit, and hopefully you'll hop on one that's going to listen to your shit.
you do it too,
Because
Clovis.
deep down, they probably think you're crazy. And you are. See,
It's
we're
funny. She did the same thing with Locksmith.
we're two kinds of
Clovis did here when she was jumping up on Locksmith. That damn Cox. Got to do something about him. Everyone, do something about Cox. Help us.
crazy. You're crazy where you need therapy and medication. I'm crazy to where it gives me the push to get things done that need to be done. Two kinds of crazy. And it doesn't bother me when these Gen X's say I'm old. It don't bother me a bit. I'm proud of my age.
Telly. You do. You kind of act like a hen like them. With you want me to play the Clovis panel for the good people. See, it's the same. You want talked about too. You need to be relevant for some reason, right? You think like Predward trying to expose Mr. Cox somehow, right, with some type of bullshit is going to get you some clout, like Clovis did. I'm going to sue you, Cox. Taking your damn hot tub. Interesting. That's so interesting. You're a total hen, Telly.
Because of the
Clucking and
wisdom that comes
scratching.
with it.
That ain't no
But
rooster.
you dumbass, is trying to get people killed. You're still on that scenario, and so is Aaron.
Oh, there it is. What?
Trying to get Clovis
Oh, I like to be talked
murdered
about.
or killed. Is the way I'm seeing
What?
it now.
No,
because of the wisdom that comes with it. But you dumbass, is trying to get people killed. You're still on that scenario, and so is Aaron.
Nope. She's got to use my name to help carry her show. That's what it is right there. I hadn't heard this yet. Oh my gosh, she's trying to say that I'm trying to get people killed. No, when you make the news, it actually sometimes helps protect you. Get your name out there, right? You wanted to become the news. Becky made the news. That helps secure your existence. Transparency helps secure your transparency. Why are you the professional victim? That's why she had to lie, and I got her to admit that she lied about her children were put on the dark web by some nefarious characters, probably Cox. Cox probably did it. And she admitted that. And I go, well, how did Mom T really destroy you? Well, he really didn't. Oh. Y'all motherfuckers are working together somehow. Oh. Got it. Wow.
Trying to get Clovis murdered or killed is the way I'm seeing it now. Because
right. It's the same type of shit she's projecting there when her daughters were put on the dark web and they weren't. Oh man. No, y'all made the news. Just saying. I mean, you're probably the most protected people in the country, the way you yell and cry, oh, I'm on the news, everyone. My name's Becky Dean. I'm on the news. I'm so stalked. Fell on one of my chat. Oh, you made hundreds of videos on me. I'm so stalked.
We don't know who's a vigilante out there. And after me seeing that one panel and listening to that guy wanting to take Edward out, and you're up there talking my name. Yeah, didn't think I knew about that one. I got the recording. I'm smart enough to come back, put the live stream on private, and record.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Just pull back a little bit. There you got it.
That's some sovereign citizen shit in my book. She's got qualified immunity or something. I wonder if it's that. Wonder if it's that task force she said she was a part of to help cover for her shit. Clovis, your shit.
So let's see, Rebecca.
Calling Mom T a pedo and freaking starting an internet war.
You have been so hard.
I mean, could you imagine that, right? Oh, I'm so stuck. Mom T, I called him a pedo. He's ruining my life. When my kids got put on the dark web, it's all bullshit. So you could join a task force, become a victim for cyberbullying to cover for your shit. Damn.
In trying to get Clovis gone, that you actually call my police station, and now they know you call and you take them live. I proved it to them. I gave them a copy. Sure did. Mm-hmm. False police reporting. About a month and a half. 6 weeks and 3 days. CPS was here.
Oh my gosh.
Sure was.
No. Telly. I don't think you get it, okay? You're trying to say 8 of you, okay? When I'm showing 15 and I'm going across the internet and probably 2 of those views, okay, total, right? And 2 of those views go into a Discord where there's probably 100 apiece watching in those Discords. So a shillbag like you can come in and say, there's only 3 people watching. Oh, you're so destroyed, Cox. There's only 3 people watching. Why am I getting, a couple hundred vids on a backup channel that I just recently moved to? Right? I mean, hey, what's up to the hundreds watching in Discord right now? Good morning. Right? Hope you guys have fun with your little conspiracy shill show there. We got to figure out how to shut this guy up. Oh, it's pathetic, man. I got a whole ranch, by the way, living in people's head.
And I gave him a gander at your channel and said, that's probably who called you. Sure did. See, I made a deal with two women that I was feuding with because I needed to take better care of my health and better care of my family and me. And stop the hating. And when I made a deal with these women, how many people I pissed the hell off because they were hoping that shit would happen to these women by proxy through me. And I made a deal and I feel a lot more relaxed, a weight lifted off my shoulders. And then right when I go to just sit down and relax, there's Becky barking like a damn chihuahua and being as stupid as she can be. My God, Becky. Do you no.
You know what? Here's the thing, right? And back in 2016, 17-ish, I just kind of knew that I found the right crew that wanted to be the news of these characters that are pretty fucking funny. I mean, we wouldn't have, if people like Lisa Lake in here if you people weren't funny and didn't want to make the news. Hey, what's up? The good guy in the house. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Hey, good guy, let me ask you this, okay? Can you please be the first one of the big man to just all the family doxing, okay? It's fucked up. I know you got doxed first but yeah, okay, you dox okay, here's my thing, okay? You guys dox the shit out of each other and everyone, right? And it kind of needed to probably happen, okay? But here's the thing, okay? The kids, total over the line, right? I've gone over the line, but not, well, accidentally, anyways. But the thing is, all right, I want to see, it is time to get back to catching. That's all I'm telling you. Let's get back to catching. Good guy. Let's get back to helping those catchers stay out of jail, win cases. All right. And if the cases aren't going to be finalized and you get convictions, help build and spread the awareness like Scumrin, right? Scumrin is perfect example. Okay. Telly isn't doing that type of frontline work like the good guy is on Scumrin. Okay. And I know why you're not there, Telly. Right. Well, kind of circling back. Yes. Y'all are great characters, right? But I'd much rather see you use your charactership status, right, of being semi-decent trolls, or, you probably wouldn't even found me. But anyways. But, use that LARPability and let's help take down some fucking sick bastard. It's time. It's time in this country. Quit weaponizing them there, Telly. Right? Like Blazing Scar and having a drama contest and who can talk about each other the worst. But, right? Well, let's starve them out then, good guy. I agree. And issues Scumrin and Nunya should not impede catching. I agree. I agree, but keep it above the belt at the same time. Just be the bigger man and keep it above the belt. My suggestion, I've said that many times to other people, and that's how you get back to the original goals. But yeah, the drama is definitely there, but do we need like the Telly Pred Catchers news and drama? Like, another big guy like Predward, right? And those, I mean, dude, the way Predward, Tele, I mean, come on, you got to agree with me, Tele. The way Predward read out the sick charges on News Now Houston, what happened to his daughter was fucked up. Not even one of News Now Houston's Teresa R. victims, okay, of News Now Houston, she goes live at the same time Predward does. And she didn't even go through read out the sick, disgusting, gory details. Why are you guys there trying to fucking wet brain people with your fucking sickness? Isn't Cam catching Preds? No, now he's running for what? Fucking state senator or something? Come on, dude. He's not even a veteran, man. Oh my God. I totally get it. I totally get it. Yeah, I mean, I know, Tele, that's why you're stuck on the 101 courses. You don't know what I'm ranting about. Trying to say, pull your shit together and use your LARP ability to help back up the good catchers of your choice, right? It shouldn't be the best catcher out there like a competition. It should be many catchers like the cop watchers helping take down dirty cops, dude. And it worked. Still working to this day. Exposing pieces of shit. Even in Arizona yesterday, it was a great exposure in Tucson. Putting them on blast. Building that database. I mean, back in 2017, when my first channel, I said, I'm going to go to filming dirty cops or maybe take down some sickos. I just didn't know, taking down a sicko would turn into a cop watch. See the hybridization of there. All right. I was going to go into the Navy, everyone. I was going to do it. Yeah, I can see that. Now, oh my God. Enough pedo talk, pred talk. Well, I mean, it's a good time to smoke this stuff out there, Lisa Lake. But yeah. That's why I always got music lined up. When it gets too much for me, I'm like, okay, I need a break for a minute here. Anyways, let's get back into what Clove's saying here. I'm starting to run out of battery.
Seriously, you can't be that stupid. Sit down and take a look at yourself. Seriously, take a long look at yourself and wonder, am I doing what's right for myself or am I doing what's wrong? Am I really obsessed?
Yeah.
Can I pull back a bit? Maybe I might be wrong. Or maybe if a vigilante gets a hold of Clovis and does kill her or hurts her, and they know you're panel hopping. And
just an FYI, all right, I haven't threatened anyone. Okay, I did once for a little bit of a comedy bit. It says I'm going to break fucking Mikey Truth 2020's legs if I get a hold of him, right? That's Mikey Truth 2020. That's not Becky. That's not Clovis. That's not Tacos. I much rather have a drama LARP show where these guys made the news. I don't want anybody to go anywhere because, I mean, you guys are great characters. You guys decided to do what you're doing and meat shield for some fucking weirdos like Mark Connors, the background there, doing bigger shit on the streets, and you guys got a meat shield for him to make sure that that type of shit doesn't hit the internet.
videos that I have on you doing what you're doing, you'll be questioned. See, I'm not going to take you to court, Becky. I'm going to let you sink yourself. But let me remind you of something. Everyone in this house knows how to handle a weapon to protect ourselves and protect our home. Even my daughters. My oldest daughter, she takes state every year and went national this last year in bow, in archery. So we're not afraid of you son of a bitches no more. We're not going
That's
to sit in
great.
our house and be afraid like I was in 2016, 2017.
Yeah, don't
No
do
more.
that.
I'm not a badass bitch. I'm just a bitch with an issue.
Issues.
But even I took a point, Becky,
That's,
to look into a mirror.
Clovis. I know that you have a hard time with plural and singular. Said this before. Issues.
And say to myself, what can I change about myself that's going to help me as a person? So my health would be a little better and I can breathe a little better and be more relaxed where my family can enjoy me more. And one of the
She's
things,
figuring
and this
it
is going
out.
to shock you, Becky, this here is intervention for you, darling.
That didn't
I
work,
pulled myself
Clovis.
off the net.
It
Through the
didn't
day, I
work.
find things to do. Yeah, I sure do. And I'm not on here all the time. I don't do channels all day, every day, 5-6 times a day. because I'm
Checking
not
in that
obsessed
many
with people.
times.
Now, I'm not friends with Brenda. I'm not friends with Tams. I just walked away. And now that I did that, I got Eric coming at me, calling me a nutball, and saying ignorant shit, trying to put me with pedophiles.
Oh, man,
When lo
just
and
like
behold,
Telly
one of
tried
his
to do
best
with
friends
me.
was the top pedophile. Connors. See, so these people that do what they do pretty much has hung out with pedophiles, seriously, and knew, because I mean, come on, Eric checks out everybody. And here we are. People are throwing around that pedo name and chomo and all that. And like Ray said, he made a lot of sense when he said it too. He asked someone not to do it no more. Stop it. Because when you do it, you're taking it away from what really is. And he's right. Because if everybody's a pedophile, then there is no pedophilia going on. You get it? So stop using it if it's wrong to use on people. Just because you don't like them. And Becky, you know down deep, you do that I'm not a pedophile. You know that. And you know I wouldn't fucking sit and protect one either. You know that. But you have nothing else. Because what you done is you went and you got yourself infiltrated into the pred catcher community. And that's where you think you're going to get me done in. That's where you think it's going to happen. You're forgetting something, Becky.
Right.
I cared about children a hell of a lot longer than you did.
Scotty and Glazen kept on saying, "Oh man, Cox, you shouldn't have gone over to the pred catchers. You shouldn't have started talking to them. We're gonna get them to destroy you." No, I think they're more interested in I think they should be interested in what JT Colfax has been up to, really. Maybe doing some arson type shit, maybe. More than just JonBenet Ramsey's house, right? If you want to stick to drama, right? What Pradward's up to right now, stay on him. But yeah, y'all trying to weaponize the pred catchers to do your job for you. That's why Predward had to infiltrate the pred catchers and be a big guy. That way he could get 100 people to destroy your targets. Didn't work.
The top deletes of Yahoo, a group that I formed and created to go after pedophiles. We got some arrested. Some we just noticed that their computers weren't as great as they thought they were. They were just poor shaped computers. We just waited for them to fall, quit working.
Oh, wow.
We didn't give no help.
Oh, right. Are you talking about maybe planting porn on people's computers back then and calling the cops on them to get them taken down? I mean, it's a good way to do it. I mean, it's just like a porn bombing an RSO, like the rodent that's playing Fortnite with the minor. That's a good way, but did it backfire on you guys? Was Predward doing the downloading and then, giving you over here, plant this link on somebody, just don't click it yourself. A candy-coated link that Madria calls, right? Seriously, anybody want to retort to that in the chat? Telly. Doesn't that sound? Oh, see, you're gonna deflect. You're gonna deflect on over on JD. Is that what she's saying there, Telly? That's a really good admission there, Telly. Back in the Yahoo days with her, and she's going right. She's admitting to kind of a veiled type thing that they were planting porn or getting people to click candy-coated links. Did Predward have to do the downloading and then give her a link? Go here, don't click on this. Right? Maybe send one over to Kim so she can do it, send it over to people. This great video on YouTube. You got to see this video. They click on it, and all of a sudden it's downloading some CSAM on their device, and then they call the cops on him. Hey, he's probably got some stuff on his phone. He's doing some sick shit. I still think Predward, if he's got to be doing the downloading for you ladies, right? And then Kim, to absolve herself, oh shit, I don't want anything to do with this. She's going to have to fake sue Clovis. Take Clovis to court because it caught a link caught over on the ISP side. But wait a minute, this isn't a good link. It hit a firewall or something. They got to act it out and then drop it the day of. Dang, Clovis, are you admitting here that you were planning stuff on people's computers? Is that what got you in trouble? You're lucky you didn't have your house raided and your shit taken. Oh, wait a minute. It's because she joined that task force for immunity. Right.
Longer than you did.
Right.
The top deletes of Yahoo. A group that I formed and created to go after pedophiles. We got some arrested. Some who just noticed that their computers weren't as great as they thought they were. They were just poor shaped computers. We just waited for them to fall, quit working. We didn't give no help.
Oh, yeah, the FBI didn't like what you guys were doing. But wait a minute. What did they do? Oh, what did the FBI do? What did the dirty side of the FBI do there? Did they link you guys up with Mark Connors, perhaps? Eric Shilkerson? Subcontracted out, perhaps, somehow. Yeah, John Gotti, the thing is with Stolen Valor, right? If you try to affiliate yourself with some type of military, possibly even maybe wanting to go in, and then using that for gains, either employment or money. It's like the guy's been interrogated by a veteran all of a sudden, a guy that's, a veteran driving down the road. He's at a stoplight. There's a guy with panhandling with the sign, veteran, disabled veteran, please help. But he's wearing the wrong type of insignia type thing, so they get, questioned by a veteran. That's stolen valor. Trying to get some type of gain from affiliating with a military service that didn't exist, or misrepresenting himself as a veteran or was in the military, like saying, the guy was an E4, but he's saying, oh yeah, I made captain. All right, we got to get through this. My phone's about to die.
198 world fucking wide, Becky, that took care of kids. So don't go getting up on panels and yell out, what about the victims?
Yeah, well, do something about it. With the RSO rodents victim, all of these victim advocates could have reached out to her because of the way things were happening on the internet. She was being targeted. It wasn't me. She was being targeted and then all of a sudden ends up dead. These great victims advocates could have reached out to her and says, hey, you're being brought up on the internet. We're going to be your advocate. We're going to hang out with you. If you see anything funny, give us a call. If you don't feel safe, give us a call. We'll hang out on the phone. Anything happens, we'll call the police for you. But no one did that. They weaponized the victim, and all of a sudden she ends up dead, so she can't testify in court against, I think, both the rodent and the police. They both took advantage of a broken girl. It's bullshit what you guys are trying to fucking do to people, and your snitch immunity that you got. I think it's going to wear out soon if it hasn't already, and that's why people are tripping the fuck out. The day after Kash Patel gets sworn into the FBI, the day after Glazen's losing her shit on her freaking stream.
Because that is taking care of the victims. So instead of you trying to ruin people's lives, because you went after Tacos, you went after me, you go after everybody. And I noticed that the more people you go after are females. Why don't you try doing what I've done? Let go. Walk away from these people. Be someone that they want to hang out with. Be someone that they're wanting to sit and have a conversation with. Then, get this dread feeling come over their shoulders every time you come around. Like we do with you.
I think she's given Glazen Dean a little too much credit there. When
you're outside whispering in your phone, you don't want your husband to hear you. We're not stupid people. We're grown-ups, Rebecca. You've showed a lot of reasons to be jealous. Lots.
That's an easy out. That is an easy out for your guys' bigger grand LARP that you're involved in my opinion. Easy out. Oh, it's just all jealousy and craziness. No, I mean, there's been some legitimate snitching there going on.
You need to work on yourself, really. Because since I made peace with a lot of people, and some are with people you guys didn't even know. My whole knowing people on the internet is not just here. I can finally relax in my life. Because you know why? Words don't hurt unless the words has got to cause an effect like you're doing. Let's go to the pred catchers. Let's hopefully some, vigilantes are here and they'll go after you.
Oh, there it is. See, that's cop talk. That's dirty cop talk. See, vigilantism when it's your civic duty. It's where the police department falls short and independent journalists, and you can call yourself a pred catcher and a cop watcher. It's America. But you see, there is vigilantism, but it's happening on a different scale. That's more like Antifa, where they're in masks and shit like that. Starting big trash containers on fire in buildings and flipping limousines over and starting those on fire, right? Burning down businesses that are targets. That's vigilantism. That's domestic terrorism. Right? And then next she's going to say these damn cop watchers and these damn pred catchers, they're sovereign citizens. No, the sovereign citizen is the one that has immunity that can shoot people and then gets anyone, paid vacation. A little bit of therapy, back on the front line maybe. Insurance pays out, any lawsuits that happen from it.
No. Because that's what it's going to look like when it happens, Becky. You better hope nothing happens to Angela. You better hope nothing happens to Treach. You better hope nothing happens to Nick, me.
You know what's funny though is she don't care. It's my karma if I get a target painted on my back. That's outright. That's outright.
Or anyone else that you're trying to place. And then you calling people pedos and they're not.
Oh my gosh, right? You did it to me though.
You're pathetic.
Wow.
You're low energy, hollow woman.
I wonder if she's trying to say that Predward isn't a pedo.
There is no filling you up. You're empty, Becky. You're
I agree.
Empty.
I agree with that.
And you're not going to change it for a shitting thing in the world. Because that's what you fucking are, Becky Dean. 56 years old, and you think you would have grown up by now. You're a grandmother, a mother, and a wife, but you sure the hell don't act like one.
You know what, Glazing Dean, I'm sure she's listening or going to be listening. My suggestion, right, to get over the hen house empty nest type syndrome, maybe with your horses, okay, maybe look at getting an ostrich. They're kind of good like watchdogs, like geese, right? Little chihuahuas are doing good on the inside, right? Taking care of the perimeter on the inside. Ostriches or geese, okay, will help with added extra security, and they're fun. Maybe put them on camera. It'd be great. You know, make some videos on them.
I spent time with my kids today. Hopping on YouTube is not the first thing I do. I did it this morning.
Oh, yeah, just that
Made
morning.
coffee and hopped on here to
Right.
do a quick video. And I put them on.
Blazing's grabbing her coffee every morning and, you know, collecting that evidence. For what? For what? A court case? Think you're going to sue people, triple up like Clovis? Clovis said she was going to sue people for Predward, right? Help them out. She got an inheritance. Watch out, everybody. She's going to start filing. She got an inheritance. Going to help Predward file charges against on people for bullying and harassment.
Private. And let me explain that to people. I don't put them on private to hide anything. I don't. I put them on private because I got some trolling bitches that like to come hit my shit.
Oh, wow.
So I'll lose my channel like I did Rockin' News.
Oh,
you know,
geez.
the one that was over 5,000 subscribers.
Whoa.
Got some people that don't like to see me have a channel, evidently.
Well, maybe it's
never-
the bullshit you spread around people about people too there, Clovis.
Would have monetized it. I don't take money. I got my own money, Becky.
Oh, now she does.
I think
See?
that bothers you because I'm not house broke like you are.
Uh-oh.
My girls want something. I just order it right up and get it sent. It feels good to live that way. And here, you got to keep your shit going.
Yeah,
over,
yeah, Becky, you should become a pet tuber with ostriches.
Come over to Scotty's and say, I got my new laptop. I wanted you guys to see my new account. So you can grab his clout, grab his subscribers, and what you accused him of doing for you and how you brung people to his channel. Yeah, you brung the pro catchers around. They're going to come around anyway. Why? Because I'm here. And I wasn't in the pro catcher community. But I knew Edward. And I was on his panel maybe, 2 times and on Locksmiths once. And in Angela's chat a lot. So yeah, they were going to come my way anyway.
Oh,
so you can't take the credit for everything.
Oh, man, that is a great opportunity for Clovis to cry about Philemon and the trolls. Keep them relevant.
But at Philemon in the
I can predict it. See, I just predicted it.
Take the credit for everything. But at Philemon in the Cola really gave a damn about Scotty.
Oh, about Edward. Right. There's a little
They
slip.
let him have his friends.
Is that a Freudian slip because they're supposed to help Edward? And they did. They all made up.
Philemon in the Cola really gave a damn about Scotty.
Uh-huh.
They let him have his friends and have his channel.
Oh, man.
And they're not allowing that.
Oh, geez.
To me, that's really shameful. That's pathetic.
Well, you need people there.
To be upset that Scotty can have
They
more
need people there with pathetic attempts for the show.
friends than just a handful. That's what channel people do. They know a whole lot of people, and they deal with and talk to a whole lot of people.
Oh man.
The channel is his, guys, not mine. Not Becky's. Not Philemon's. Not any.
She'll call Scotty in the morning for either updates or to give him pointers on what to do, I'm sure.
Anybody's. It's Scotty's. And he's being forced to make a decision.
No, an incision.
And he needs to do what I do. Because when people want me to make a choice, you know what I say?
Did she just really say that Scotty needs to make an incision?
The channel is his, guys, not mine. Not Becky's. Not Philemon's. Not anybody's. It's Scotty's. And he's being forced to make a decision.
Holy
And he
crap.
needs to do what I do. Because when people want me to make a choice, you know what I say? You'll lose every time because I will not make a choice at all.
Here we go.
I'll walk away from all of you. So when I do go to Scotty's, I'm getting jumped on by a handful of people there. Just because it's Clovis. And then I go to the true crime channels, and I go to the paranormal channels, and I go to fitness channels, and I'm welcome with open arms. Because I don't bring this mess with me.
Oh, you sure do. Oh, you sure
And
do.
when I leave them there.
Wow, amazing.
I use a whole complete different name so they can't follow me back to this mess. So if people think I'm trying to build my channel on clout, using a dead friend and a new friend that I'm trying to do an interview with, then I've done a damn good interview.
I think
it was a
there's
good
clout
one.
there.
But they had to go and ruin it for him. That's not friends. That's not friends at all. And then to make him feel like shit afterwards, that's not friends. And Becky, then you come around with your poison. So you can ruin it for everybody because you don't get enough attention at home. Yes, I do, Becky. Yes, I do, Clovis. I can hear now. Yes, I did, Clovis, Rebecca. Clovis, Rebecca Harmon.
Jeez.
And that's like today when I was saying how someone doxed my information in Scotty's chat. Well, did they put your address? You don't have to. You numbnuts put my damn name out there so many times. All they need to do is use my name and do a background check and find me. Or find a vicinity. They're not going to find the house I'm in because I was forced to lease with option. And the home that I own, my son is sitting in because of the bullshit from the people here. Isn't that something? And now I got to worry about my son. So see, Becky, you don't need to do any more to me than I'm already having to handle. But you need intervention and people like you. You guys need intervention. So you go back over to the trolling channel and you continue to troll. And I know you're recording this, Becky, because you know why? You know that 3-4 acres I'm renting from you, rent free, I don't have to pay. Because I control your mind, I control your thoughts, and I control your actions. I sure do. Ask any psychiatrist and they'll say, yes, she does. Because you can't quit. I control you.
Whoa.
See, Tams used to control me. This ain't bad, Tams. No. Tams, please listen. Don't take it back. I gotta put it this way. Oh, man. Oh, my God.
You must have seen the truth staring back at you in the mirror. Oh, you had to know when silence is the only sound, and nobody wins a race, runs you down. Everybody wants somebody for their very own. But the devil always wins one door sitting on the way to his waiting throne. All I know is I live my life through the pressures of everyone's eyes. No, I never learned till it's my turn to cry. and burn. I should have known you'd be leaving. 'Cause I was never around. Ooh, I should have known, but I just kept on chasing my dreams. But now I see life that put me in the ground. Everybody wants somebody for their very own. But the devil always brings what you're sitting on the wings of his green throne. All I know is I live my life through the pressures of everyone's eyes. No, I never learned till it's my turn to cry and burn.
And you're weak. You ain't got it in you. Now, since I'm kind of doing an intervention, you think that I would pretty much, well, try to give you the benefit of the doubt, but it's been since 2016. I don't think you got it in you, really. I don't know. You ain't got it in you. No, you don't. But if Scotty would have me as a friend, I want to stay a friend. He's a big ass person. And he just don't. Yeah, as a friend, I want to stay a friend. He's a kick-ass person. And you need to stop your shenanigans and become friends with some of these people. And that way you can laugh again. I ain't seen you laugh. Generally, you know, I ain't seen you laugh in a long time, Becky.
I found peace from within. I don't know where to begin. Back then I'd be quick to shrug away a friend. Gone like the wind, stirring unhinged dope. Slow down, shit doesn't make any sense. Actions blend on sin, no matter, I'm convinced. Humanity all about this dividend, without a pinch of compassion. But I stay laughing, even though I stay on the low. Peers and neighbors clashing and harassed. I could only spectate all alone. It's sad, but I'm not getting distracted. I can gravitate towards survival, tracking targets, attacking in magnitude. Enchanted minds baffling, surpassing tribal denials, spirals, primal, revival, final atonement, no idols. I solo into a float. If the eyes are the window to the soul, folk to face the goal of control outside the box, high-minded as a whole. They patrol the scrolls to console, mentally enrolled, worthless gold sold. So behold, it's getting old. I thought I told myself, don't submit my dome. Postpone casting stones, kinda hard once you roam in the unknown. I can witness the vision comply. imprisonment list, sacrifice of mind. Government defines, mind's eye denies, trials are trials. Laugh at your coping buyouts, commitment of existence, piss on nation business. Independent resistance, take my stance. Resilience induced trance. Affiliation, guilt, blood spill, take a glance. For a storm and time to dance. Navigate gangland, take what you can get. Too much patience can leave you wet. Dipset, fuck regret, now they direct to put you to rest. It's for the best to turn around and forget. Dope beats, hypnotic pharmaceutical scripts, pretend illusions, chaotic preset shift. Default solutions don't help shit. I be stepping over borders that reside in beliefs. I can see why we dying in the streets. No savior, no peace, just traitors and deceased. Neighbors transformed into police. Corporate played out COVID-19. On the wrong beat.